Welcome to Master of the Game. I am Juce, and tonight we are on episode 16 of the Descent Into Avernus campaign, The Great Cemetery, I think is what it's called. So with that, we will go around, let the players introduce themselves and their characters, and we will just get started. So with that, take it away, Nate, who's in the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that.
I was like, oh, everyone's lined up. Hey. Perfect. But yeah, go ahead, Nate. You can go first.
Yeah,
I'm in the right spot. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
You get the wife treatment. You're special. He loves you or something.
Special ed.
Favorite.
My name is Nate, and I am playing Zed Argith, who is a drow rogue. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. I'm excited to be here. Zed is a little less excited about where he is, but you know.
At least it's nice and warm.
It's true.
I don't know if that matters to Zed. All right. Go ahead, Luke.
So according to the overlay on screen, I am playing Caeldrim, an Asabar Paladin, and my name is Luke.
Awesome.
Hello.
There you go, Paula. You said you like to follow everyone else's lead.
No. Okay, so I've just said to him, I said in some games, people go on this long rant about their character and have like all of this stuff together. And I'm like, I don't remember anything about my character when I sit down. So, tonight I am playing Fox, who's a bard. And
a changeling.
Yeah.
And has some weird tension with Caeldrim.
No, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
Goes from hating each other to then like mutual respect. Now there's like some other odd tension between the characters. Not the players, of course. Just the characters.
Just gonna kill her and get it over with.
You're not gonna kill me. You need me. You know you need me.
That's job.
He doesn't think he needs you, I don't think.
I just realized I have a magical weapon too. I have a magical mace.
Yeah, you do.
You guys
all I got is
shield,
a +1 dagger.
Right?
Oh yeah, I got that OP shield. Yeah, that's awesome.
How many charges do you have left on that?
Let me check my notes.
80.
Fully charged right now. We must have just long rested or something.
Oh, maybe. I know. So one of the things I got to think about is the magic items that your characters currently have, and if we want to carry those over to the kobolds when we start playing the kobolds or not.
No.
So yeah.
Take them all away, and I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah. 5e characters are so powerful. We shouldn't need magic items, but we could.
But we want them.
Yeah.
Right?
I would say it depends on. Yeah, I mean, yeah. When you look at characters and you find like, oh, my character has 12 AC, it's nice to have a little magic item. Mine does not have 12 AC.
Luke's over there like, what's 12 AC like? I
got 23.
And 25 if he's doing that thing.
And when I dodge, it's even better.
Or if you're a melee character who has no magic weapon at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not me either, so.
One solution might be to allow everybody to either choose an uncommon magic item, or you could just give one out if because some
that's a good idea.
Some of things that are uncommon, like boots of flying, are not uncommon. So,
yeah,
right.
Within certain limits.
Yeah.
With like an approval process.
Yeah, you would have to approve it. We could pick it out, but you'd be like, yeah.
Although we are going into that next tier of play. I mean, you guys are 6th level, so maybe it would be okay to just say whatever uncommon and not even worry about boots of flying. I don't know.
Any 5 uncommon, 2 rare, and 1 very rare, I think we would be fine.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Basically, use the DM's rules for it. DM's guide.
Oh, here's the other thought. Xanathar's literally has a chart that tells you how many of the different rarities you're expected to have by certain levels, I think even.
Oh, it goes more in depth on that?
It does. I don't know exactly how in depth, but that might be something too to look at. But The last I looked at that, it seemed like it was a lot of magic items.
A little bit generous.
Let's go with that one then.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
It was
we know where
pretty
Paula
generous.
stands.
Look, I'm looking at my new character, and I know Nate said like he doesn't have an armor class of 12. But like not all of us are doing that great in that department. So
Yes.
like
What classes are your guys' kobolds that you're rolling up?
Sorcerer.
And I'm a warlock.
But you do get the magical armor if you wanted to take that.
I believe we rolled for this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was 2 clerics, a warlock, and a sorcerer.
What am I?
Cleric.
Oh, I'm a cleric. Oh, cool. I like clerics.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm going to go heavy armor. Because Bill was also going to be a cleric.
Now, did we agree to do straight classes? So I have to just
no
pure
multi.
Pure cleric. Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right, cool. I like that.
And by the way, of course, Paula wants the one that gives more magic items. There's a reason for a long time we've called her Power Gamer Paula.
I'm not, though.
You're
really not.
You're adapting. Miss, I want all the magic items.
I just think, okay, look, there's some cool magic stuff out there, and if you're not gonna give it to me as the DM, like I'm playing in like a bunch of your games, so like I'm getting screwed over here
all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently I never get them. I don't know.
Look, it's not my fault. In like Black Rock Adventures, you don't go in all the rooms and find all the secrets.
We're going in all the rooms.
In Tyranny of Dragons, there's plenty of magic items. You're covered. You got this. All right. With that, let's play. All right. Yeah. Welcome, Josh. Good to see you in the chat. So when we left off, you guys had made your way through El Terrell, and over towards the Grand Cemetery. As you approach the Grand Cemetery, nothing seemed to be off except once you arrive, the 10-foot high brass fence that once surrounded El Terrell Cemetery has fallen in numerous places, and a wide gate allowing access to the grounds has been torn from its hinges. Severed humanoid body parts adorn the spikes atop the fence posts. Some of the body parts wriggle and writhe as if undead, twitching in concert with the lightning flashes of the companion above. Cracked gravestones and crumbling monuments are scattered across the cemetery grounds, whose center is occupied by a chapel dedicated to Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. That once holy structure now glows with a faded purple radiance. Looking at the chapel, you can see there's like a building off to the left, a much smaller one, and between that building and the main chapel area, it almost looks like there's this purple haze coming from behind the chapel that you can barely make out from where you are standing. What would you guys like to do? You're currently standing in the street as you approach.
So I say we burn the gate with all the wriggling zombie things. We burn down the chapel because the last chapel church we went into was full of bad guys, and then we go into the purple haze.
It also had some good guys, though. Remember?
Yeah, they were in the basement, so they probably would be okay. Because heat and smoke rise.
Now, you did come here originally because of what's his name? Grand Duke Ravengard was here.
Yeah.
And he was seeking the Helm of Torm's sight.
Hail Torm.
And why was he seeking that?
It's a powerful artifact of some sort. I don't remember how much you had discerned.
That could help, like, save El Terrell sort of thing.
Possibly.
Yep. My notes literally say Hell might be able to save El Terrell. Yes. So we know that much.
I could write these books.
Get on it, Nate.
Can we just call this MacGuffin #1 to make this easier?
We could. Although I think there's been a lot more before.
Ever? Okay. And we can't keep track. All right.
I do have a question. You mentioned the companion.
Yes.
Do we know what that is? I can't remember. It's been a while.
That's the black orb like sun in the sky that crackles with energy. Originally, when El Terrell was on the surface, that was what kept undead away. It was basically an eternal like sunlight on the city, so it was never dark. And now that it's been sucked down underground, it still hangs above it. And you guys had already found out that through Thavius Krieg, that he had saved El Terrell originally by agreeing to some kind of pact with Zariel, which then put the companion in the sky and led to this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is Lulu still with us?
Lulu is, and I believe Nate is still controlling Lulu.
Lulu's the flying elephant. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about our cat? Didn't we have a flying cat too?
You did not take that out of the Van Thamper house.
Oh,
You could have. I was so ready to let you, but you didn't do it.
I think we got a little sidetracked.
I do want to warn you. The other game that has a Tressum cat companion has been killed like 3 times.
Yeah, it's just he makes it his life's
It's the
mission to
warlock
kill
player.
the cat over and over again.
It's been great.
So in character, I totally would have taken that cat. Can we rewind this several months and just say that I took it?
All right, I'm going to roll a d20. You tell me a number. If I roll that exact number, the answer is yes, the cat will have found you.
Okay.
Choose a number.
It followed you into hell.
7.
I rolled 17.
Okay.
So not close
I
enough.
said 17.
You cut out for the teen part.
You got to fix your internet, man. If I heard the teen, I mean, we'd be good.
All right.
Cut out,
cool.
unfortunately.
That's fair.
But yeah, so I think that's if there's any other questions, I'm more than happy to answer to the best of my ability.
No, that's good.
But I think that's all the information. Lulu's with you. Now
What's this what was the chapel building made of?
Stone. It looks like a mahogany. Well, you can't tell. It looks like it has some sort of wooden front door from where you're standing.
Why are all buildings made out of stone? This is so convenient.
Yeah. Big city.
I was just
Heavy
trying to see
construction.
if Caeldrim's burn it down method was even like something that was feasible.
It looks like there used to be stained glass windows on the front, but they are all mostly busted out.
So I do favor burning the twitching body parts.
Go for it.
Would that bring down devils upon us?
How are you planning on
devils?
burning them? Just with
Yeah, we'd
torches?
have to climb up there, right?
It's a 10-foot high fence. I mean, if you have a torch, you could reach it, but I mean, it's all along the fence. So I'm just curious how you plan on doing that.
Yeah, maybe that's more work than it's worth.
Yeah, Zed, I just want to point out that would be a burning beacon to devils everywhere of our presence. And I'm not sure that would be the stealthy way to go. And I feel a little bit put off that the paladin has to remind the rogue about the ways of stealth.
This is in fitting with the way the campaign has been. I am not the rogue.
Caeldrim's the rogue.
Our paladin is the rogue. He's the one who always finds the traps.
All right.
He's also the meat shield.
I'm going to approach the fence stealthily. Okay. And I want to investigate all these twitching limbs just to determine if I believe that they are undead that have been chopped off and put there, or if they might be something different.
Yeah, I won't require a roll for that. The streets over here are pretty quiet. So you stealthily make your way across, and before going through the fallen, busted up gate, you can tell that the limbs are definitely like dead body parts. Some are older than others. Some might even be more skeletal than they are zombie-like. And they've just been staked right on the top, on the sharp points down.
Okay.
It almost seems like someone's trying to ward you from going into the cemetery. It's more of an intimidating thing than anything else.
I'd like to take one of the body parts that is not going to, like a foot or something that's not going to try to claw my eyes out.
Okay.
Maybe a lower leg or something that's in a state of, it's kind of fresh still. It's a little bit fresh still. And I want to rip it off from there quietly, right? But rip it off there, and I just want to stash it on my person. I'm going to need this later.
Okay. So even the most fresh one has still been dead for some time. Look, so you're able to do so. It does have a really foul stench to it. It's pretty withered. There's not a ton of muscle on the bone. The skin on it is just, it's almost like paper feeling. And you're able to stash it in your bag. No problem.
Okay, I'm adding this to our loot list, guys.
He's got a foot with extra
Thank you.
long.
You know what?
toenails.
You don't even
Thank
need
you
to
so
add
much.
it to the group pot. Just like write it down for you. It can be in
I-
your backpack.
I appreciate the generosity.
Yeah, I don't need like any toes off of that or anything like that.
The extra long toenails might serve as like an ingredient for a potion or something. Should you have an herbalist? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm gonna pass. I think right now.
Okay, so I'm wondering if we want to go just try to sneak up if we see any presence of anything else, and just find out what the source of that glow is on the other side of the structure.
Okay. So to do that, you're gonna have to make your way through the cemetery and past the chapel. Is everyone else gonna stay back as you do this?
Do you want to do that, or do you want to see? Can we go around? What does the map look like? I don't quite remember. Could we go around the cemetery a little bit to see without going in?
You could try that. The thing is like in most cemeteries, I think the chapel's almost like in the middle. If not, it's usually like against the back somewhere, or the back of like first phase cemetery. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you could like navigate along the fence outside and get close, I guess is what I'm insinuating.
Yeah, I don't really want to like go out alone by the chapel for fear of what might come out. So I'm thinking maybe I should sneak ahead a little bit to see if I see anything in the chapel first.
I'm going to follow behind him at a range of about 60 feet or so. Keep an eye on him at all times. And I'm going to be ducking behind tombstones and trees, any type of cover as I go to make myself a little bit less noticeable.
Okay. Do me a favor, and anybody who's going in, give me a stealth check, post it in the chat. And yeah. So some of the graves have been dug up completely. You can tell. There's no real foliage anymore. All the flowers, things like that, have wilted and died in the couple weeks that El Terrell has been down here. Even like if there are trees, like all the leaves have pretty much decayed and wilted and died. So Zed, you guys are standing there. Zed just disappears. Like you turn and 1 second he's there, the next second he's not there. Meanwhile, Caeldrim, so Vox, you're looking for Zed, and then all of a sudden you turn around. You don't see Caeldrim either. They have like vanished on you as you start to move ahead. Now, Vox is like ducking behind broken tombstones. And like when she ducks down, it's like she doesn't even realize the tombstone broke in half. And so her whole upper half of her body's still out from behind tombstones.
Yeah, I imagine she's maybe tripping over some of the broken remains of tombstones.
Exactly. But Caeldrim and Zed, you're right up there. You have an idea where each other are because of the communication beforehand, though. Now, Zed, you move up. How close do you want to get to the chapel?
I would like to maybe get about 30 feet away and see just if I hear anything. And then if I don't, I would like to try to get close enough to look inside a door or window.
Okay, so about 30 feet from the chapel and then move up to a window to see it. Okay, so there is like some stairs on the front. And actually, let's see, I can pull up the first map. There are stairs on the front, which you can see right here. It goes up about 5 feet, and then there's like this platform with 8 pillars. And then you can see there's a front door right there. There's a window down here, a window down here. The building out back is right here that I was talking about, and then there's a purple haze coming from over the building in this direction.
Okay.
Now, as you approach the chapel, just a moment. conflicting things in the module. So I just wanted to double check something real quick.
By the way, I have Dust of Disappearance, if that ever comes in handy. And I also have Sending Stones.
What was the first thing you have? Dust of Disappearance?
Dust of Disappearance. It's on my character sheet. I'm assuming it's legit.
You must certainly have given me one of the Sending Stones as I went off ahead.
Of course I did. I'm not. My intelligence is a 10, so it's average human intelligence. Hence, of course, I would have done that.
Excellent.
So the city's descent into Avernus has taken its toll on this once beautiful chapel. Nearly all the stained glass windows along the outside walls have been smashed, and the main doors hang open. No sign of any other creatures in or around the building can be seen. And that's as you approach the building.
Yeah, I guess I would relay to Caeldrim that it appears there's not much here in the chapel, and I wonder if we want to head around to the back to see what the source of that light is.
Over. Also, there are carved pillars resembling heroes of El Terrell's past that decorate this white marble patio leading into the main chapel. The dark mahogany doors are ajar, and the remains of the patio's windows have spread shattered, stained glass everywhere.
So if I go over to one of the windows, do I see anything new, or have you already kind of described what I would see there?
So are you going to go up on that like front porch area to look up?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to look inside a window.
Do me a favor before you do that. Give me, everybody who can see the pillars, give me a history check.
15.
19.
Okay, so you're all able to discern this. Each pillar is a former hero of El Terrell. The names of the heroes are Agnathar, Zokal of Torm, Bertra Zomes, Yevina Druin, Kazar, Zivik Lauren, Dop Hoosier, Rank the Bloody, Lavelle Denu, and Van Lancer Eagle Talon.
Definitely know these cats.
None of that sounds familiar.
Well, they do, because you passed your history check. See?
Well, yes, actually, they're exceptionally familiar. I know them like the back of my hand.
Thank you.
I mean, the bard should know. Don't you sing tales of these types of people?
I don't know that singing's my forte.
By the way, your warlock has left you guys. He decided to stay back and watch your backs.
He's a moron.
Yeah.
Watch our backs.
He's always disappearing.
Jeez. I just, Zed, I do want to have explained to you that the sending stone can only be used once per day. So it should only be used to communicate at dire need. Otherwise, we're going to just use hand gestures when you're sneaking about.
Dang it.
As Zed makes his way up to the windows, you see from the pillars 8 different ethereal or incorporeal undead creatures emerge. One of which goes straight into the building. And the other 7 stand out there and encounter Zed.
Does it look like they spotted him?
It does.
Dude, your 29 wasn't high enough. What's wrong with you?
Don't know.
Rogues. So if it looks like they've spotted him, I'm got my mace and shield and I'm charging.
Okay.
And I'm jumping off the ledge away from these things.
Jumping off.
Okay, so Zed jumps like as soon as he sees him.
For
he
clarification though, like they spotted him, but like, are they doing anything?
Going toward him.
They're scary, okay?
I'm charging.
And
Okay,
Caeldrim
all right.
charges. Okay, everybody roll initiative.
In a stealthy fashion. He charges in a stealthy fashion.
Undead are going after my buddy. I'm charging. That's yeah. This is not going to end out. We're not going to have a deployment here.
So, honestly, I didn't roll to see if they spot him or anything like that. It's more of like, maybe I should have.
I'm charging.
But, it is what it is at this point, and we're just doing this thing. So,
Yeah, no, I like it.
This is
a good way to speed things up.
Sorry. Okay, what'd you guys get? Zed 13.
13.
Okay.
Paula got 20,
Vox
and Luke
got
got 12.
Holy cow. Okay. Well, they go last. So, Vox, you see these ghostly looking creatures. One of them is like, four of them are really dark, almost like shadows. And the other four are like this bluish specters that are seen. More like a purple. So what would you like to do? You're about 60 feet away at this point.
Who's up first? Paula.
Vox.
Oh, I am. Yeah. But they're not attacking him yet, right?
No,
just for
Zed,
clarification.
as soon as he saw them, tried to run.
Right, but the creature things are not attacking Zed. He's
Not
just
yet.
like, oh shit, they saw me. I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, they literally came out of the columns, and as they came out of the columns, Zed
Yeah.
was like, "Oh shit!" turned around and jumped off the balcony thing, the porch thing. That's what happened.
Okay.
Undead.
Make
bad.
with that what you want.
Undead. Bad.
Well, I mean, I agree.
These are bad undead.
Nah, why
So-
would you say that? They're so good. There's only 8. How bad can it be? There's 4 of each.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how much Caeldrim would know, but Luke knows.
One of the shadows went into the building.
Yeah. See, they might not even mean him any harm. It might be fine. Could be okay.
Reinforcements? Are you crazy?
It could be okay.
I'm going to put some tea
okay.
on while you all take care of the
So-
threat.
Right, he just wants some tea. It's fine. Okay. So can I just hold my action to cast Dissonant Whispers on one of them if they start to attack?
Purple or a shadowy looking one?
How many purple were there?
4 of each. You can only
It's
see
4
3
of
of the
each.
shadows though, because one went into the building.
Okay.
Like walked right through it, basically.
Yeah, so I don't know. The purple one sounds great. I like
All right.
purple.
All right, purple one. If it attacks.
If they attack, like if any of them attack.
Yeah, it's a trigger action. I got you.
Yes. Yes.
gotcha.
I know. I just wanted to be clear that it wasn't like if that particular one attacked or the purple ones attacked. It was if anything attacks.
Anything attacks any of you. Okay, that's fine then. We can
Yes.
go with that. That's fine. All right. And then you're just going to stay 60 feet back, or are you going to move forward at this time? Because you can only do one thing on a triggered action.
Yeah. No. I'll. Yes, I'm gonna stay back.
Okay. Zed, you jumped off the porch.
Yes, and I would like to, if I could, fire an arrow from my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Or bolt, I guess. Let me just make sure. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I have advantage because they haven't had a turn in combat yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll just fire a crossbow bolt at the nearest one.
Okay. We'll say it's one of the shadows.
Okay. And that is going to be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And
Well, it passes through it for sure.
Yeah.
Seemingly hitting it.
My aim is true anyway.
Yes.
And I think I get the sneak attack. It's been a while here.
Yep.
Okay.
Because of your assassinate, you get your sneak attack.
Yep. Okay. So that's going to be, what is sneak attack nowadays?
Oh no.
3d6. Okay. Sorry. It's been a while.
It's all good.
All right. So that's 6 plus 13 is 19 damage.
Wow. That is pretty nice. So you definitely hit. It seems to react as the arrow passes through it, but it is still there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then I'm going to move, just a little further away to try to put myself closer to the meat shield.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You're able to get right over to where Caeldrim is. You're positioning yourself behind him.
Sweet. Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, with that, it is Caeldrim's turn.
Okay. I pull my shield of the Hidden Lord in close and I whisper to it, now we need fire. And I call upon its eldritch invocations, hold it forth, and a little bead of energy flies out from it into the middle of this mob of spectral foes, and a fireball rips through them. So
right.
I cast fireball.
What's the range or the radius on that again?
20-foot radius. So
20 foot. So.
Yeah, 40 foot diameter. It's a big boy.
You can probably get 4 if you're aiming for this middle area in the blast. 2 of each if you want. Does that sound good?
I would prefer. Oh, that's out of character knowledge. That's good. Yes.
Okay. So then they will all make saves, right?
DC 21 save. Just yeah.
And it's a dex save.
Dexterity save. DC 21. Giddy up.
So first one I rolled a 19 plus 2 is 21. So that one just makes it. Still half damage though, obviously.
He's cheating. He's cheating.
That's one of the.
Is it 8d6?
One of the specters made it. The other one did not. And let's see how the shadows did. A 9 and a 3 on the die won't make it. So one specter made the save. The other specter did not. And the shadows did not. So yeah, what's the damage?
34 points damage. Half of that is.
And that's considered fire or magical?
Fire. It's magical fire. It's a fireball spell.
So okay.
How
many points fire. Again? Sorry.
34 if they failed.
So 2 shadows just disappear.
Yes.
The one specter. Sorry, I'm looking at their resistances and things like that.
Resist fire? No, they're ethereal. They're just going to evaporate.
I got news for you. They're actually both resistant to fire.
What do you think? We're in like the 9 hells or something? Everything's resistant to fire?
Damage resistances. That's one of the things there.
That's horse crap.
So both of so you said 34. So half of 34 is what? 16?
16, I think.
Yeah, I think
sounds
that's
good.
Oh, I think it's 17 actually. So 17. But then
It is.
but then half of 17 is 9. So not really, but we're rounding up, right? So 9. So
Sure.
the one takes 9 damage that made it. The other ones took the 17.
And
Which
how
it still wipes out 2 of the shadows.
Okay, beautiful. That's good.
Okay.
How far away are they from me now?
I believe you were about 30 feet away.
30 feet away.
Or no, you said 60 feet behind Zed at first, didn't you? We'll say 30 feet, though, because you said you were charging.
Yeah. Okay, so they're 30 feet away.
Yep, and you still have a movement. You want to close the distance?
Yeah! Zed's behind me, right?
Yep.
Theoretically, they're probably going to be able to close on me and wallop me, but they're not going to get to him.
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Probably.
Or I could retreat a little bit and then they wallop on Zed.
So if you go up by the stairs, that's where the specters are. If you try to just climb up onto the platform, That's where the shadow is. The remaining shadow that he had actually attacked before.
I'm charging into the middle of the bunch of them. Just bring it. So hopefully they're just going to target me because I'm like right in the middle of them.
All right.
So I'm just charging forward. They'll target me. I have a high armor class. Hopefully this works.
All right. So what we'll say is you run up onto the porch area right here and then move down a little bit.
Okay.
So you're like in the middle of it all. Just
sounds good.
Taunting them.
Sounds good. Banging my mace on my shield.
This might be the perfect creature to face Caeldrim in both instances.
Say that.
So the one shadow that's been attacked by Zed in his crossbow bolt moves up over to Caeldrim. And let's see. So many options. He's going to reach out at you, which might not get you. Probably doesn't. That's only a 13. So he reaches out at you. You stop him, obviously, with the shield. And then the two specters close in on you.
Bring it.
They are going to do the same thing.
We're class 21, baby.
Yeah, I got a 17 as my highest. So they do nothing to you. So you're surrounded, though, by two specters and a shadow.
We got 3 of them.
So since they attacked him, I get to cast my spell?
Yup. And you get to do it at the shadow first, since that's the first one that attacked.
That is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 11 on the die. That's 11.
Yeah, that's not going to make it. That is 15 points of psychic damage.
Okay. So that shadow just disappears as you kill it. And it is now Vox's turn up top again.
So how many do we have left? Because I feel like there were quite a few that dropped, like 3
So,
that dropped.
You know one shadow is somewhere, but it went into the place.
The building. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Other than that, you have 3 of the specters still.
They're all on me, right?
Yes. I forgot to attack with one, but that's okay. Yep. There are 3 specters left.
It's okay. He'll miss anyway.
Okay. Fox is she's gonna create a card to throw at these guys.
Okay. Which one?
There's only 3 left now. Caeldrim's got this. He doesn't
one
need
of
a ton
them
of help.
was caught in that fireball, that big giant explosion on the front porch of the chapel.
I got somebody's attention inside.
Yeah, that is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 8 points of poison damage.
8 points of poison damage. Okay. So you throw the card. When it hits the specter, the card, like, you can tell it like hits it and disappears. But the specter does not seem fazed by the poison damage. And it is now Zed's turn, unless you want to move.
No, I'm feeling really great back. I guess, so they're like 60 feet away from me now, Caeldrim is.
Yeah.
I'll move up
off
30
to your
feet.
side, you do see some skeletons and zombies that are paying no attention to you, just shambling around the graveyard.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to move up 30 feet. Just in case. I'm also going to keep a close eye on those shambling zombies, just in case they seem to,
Yep.
turn their attention this way.
Crap.
Zed, it is your turn.
All right. Is Caeldrim currently engaged with some of these?
Yeah, he's surrounded by 3 specters.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna move up, and I just kind of, doing the low run, trying to remain somewhat stealthy, but I'm gonna hit him. So that's moving up, and I draw my magical dagger, and I am going to attack the nearest one.
Okay. How about the one that's been hit by a fireball?
Yep.
Okay.
That
Perfect.
one sounds great.
Beautiful.
All right, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep. Easily.
Okay. And okay, that's 9 damage with that. And then the sneak attack, because Caeldrim's engaged as well, will be for a total of 16 magical piercing damage.
Yeah, when you stab into this purple misty specter, it turns into a puff of purple smoke and disappears.
And yeah, I just imagine I kind of plunge my dagger in, and this smoke just kind of, and I begin to cough as it kind of dissipates.
Beautiful. Love it. Do you still have a bonus action?
Engage.
I do, and yeah, I'm gonna move back, and so I guess I already used my movement to get up there. So I will. Sorry. Yep, I'm just gonna kind of hunker behind Caeldrim.
Do you have an offhand attack or something?
Yes, I do. I will attack the next one as well.
All right. I'd just hate for you to not do anything,
Yeah, me too.
He's being too generous. Something's going on here.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I
generous
feel like. Like he's like, "Are you sure you don't want to do something else?"
Yes.
All right.
You wanna-
I did have a conversation on my
You wanna
Discord today about
disengage.
DMs who don't explain stuff enough, and they just like so one person on my Discord said, "Yeah, I had a player who tackled a carrion crawler off of a bridge and died," and he's like, "Am I cruel because I didn't explain how far of a drop it was?" I was like, "Yeah, like I feel like if the character would have known, you should have said something."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yep.
He didn't agree with me.
It's 10 feet into
I
water.
don't know. Yeah, it sounded like it was hundreds of feet.
Yeah, like they would.
Like, it's just dead.
It's fine.
But I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
All right. So I strike again with my dagger, and that is a 26 to hit.
hits.
And that is just going to be, I don't think I get to add any of my stuff, do I?
Do you still get the sneak attack even though because they're 5 feet close
No.
to your ally? It's only
I
the
only
first
get-
attack.
Yeah.
Only one attack per turn.
Okay,
And then I don't get to add my bonus to the damage die either, do I?
correct, because you
Okay.
don't have two-handed fighting, I think.
Right. So it is just 2 damage.
2 total damage, piercing.
Well, you did kill one, so I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
So 1 whopping damage done to the specter is awesome. But hey, at least you didn't do nothing.
It's true. That could be the
Caeldrim.
It's a good
difference
thing
right
he
there.
harassed you about that last bonus action.
I agree.
I know.
Caeldrim, it is your turn. Your friend Zed just did a couple crazy attacks for you.
Sweet. So I got 2 specters still on me.
Yes.
Correct. All
Yep.
right. The one that he just attacked and kind of didn't do a whole lot to. Bring my mace up. And whack at that bad boy.
Beautiful.
Magical mace. And that is going to be a critical miss.
What?
Big old whiff. Is there a chance that I hit him?
There's a chance. Let me roll my d6. If I roll a 1 on my 6, that means you hit. No, I rolled a 6. You're fine.
Okay, so whiff and hit the pavement or the porch or whatever.
Column. You hit the
column.
hero on the
Nice.
wall, and you know the hero you hit just happens to be Zokal of Torm.
It's 9 magical damage.
Oh,
So I'm imagining some cracks radiate out, a chunk of stone falls down.
yes.
Oh, you're gonna be in trouble.
That's your deity too. That's your deity's
Crap.
guy.
Well, shouldn't have been standing there. And then I bring that mace around to that same guy again. I'm lining that statue column up too, so that if I miss again, I'm hitting that column.
All right.
Just getting in the way here. And that is a 12 to hit.
That just hits.
Yeah,
DC 12.
10 magic damage.
Beautiful. So you, as soon as you hit this specter, you feel resistance on it as it passes through it. So you know you made solid contact. It definitely writhes in pain as it continues to come at you. And there's 2 left. One is attacking you. The other one will attack Zed. So we'll go with Caeldrim first.
Oh,
that's only a 17, so of course it doesn't hit. And now, let's see about Zed over here. That's a 7, so that's gonna miss.
Yes.
So they both miss, and as that happens, you guys see from behind you, Caeldrim, that shadow emerges through the window, and he is going to attack you. That's only a 17. He misses too. Getting tired of your armor class. All right. Vox, it is your turn.
So what the skeletons and zombies that are wandering around, are they just still ignoring us and wandering around?
Yes, they don't seem to be paying any attention to you.
Okay.
Even when it seems like they notice you, they don't come at you or anything. They just keep walking around aimlessly.
I'd like to put forth the theory that that's because I have a body part of one of them on me, and so they think that we're one of them. All right, so you can thank me for that, but later after the combat.
I feel like that's a questionable theory, but you can think whatever you want to think, Caeldrim. And so Zed didn't get hit either, right?
Nope, nobody's been hit yet.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna go with another cantrip because we seem to be doing okay. So I'm just gonna throw another card at these guys, and I'll throw it at the one on Zed.
Okay.
And
that would be a specter.
Say 27 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, baby.
And that is 7 points of acid damage.
Ooh, acid damage. Acid damage.
Acid damage.
You said 7 points of acid damage?
Yeah, and it really, I know they're super vulnerable to acid.
It hits and does some damage, yes. Does seem to do some. It doesn't seem to be as impacted as the one that was hit by Caeldrim, though.
That's right.
In fact, this is the same one. And while it does react, it just isn't as extreme of a reaction.
Why you gotta tell me it wasn't as good as Caeldrim? Why you gotta phrase it like that?
Because, we gotta explain how impactful Caeldrim is being right now.
I'm over here trying to conserve spell slots.
With his dirty foot in his bag and everything.
Dude, I'm just mopping up.
Oh, I love it. And then you're staying back at 30 feet?
Yep, yeah, I'm gonna sit tight where I am.
All right, Zed, what would you like to do?
All right, Zed is going to just get in front of this one that just took a swing at me. Actually, I'm gonna hit the one that Caeldrim just hit and Vox just hit. And I am going to just kind of maneuver in such a way that I can stab with my dagger, and it's not great. It's going to be a 15 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That will hit.
Sweet.
AC
okay.
12.
And
this is the same one that you hit last time, right?
This is the one that I think the one that I hit last time. Oh,
that's who everyone's been hitting the last couple of times.
Yeah, then that's the same one. Okay, yep, that's right. Okay, so that's going to be 9 plus 15. So that's 24 damage with this magical dagger.
So this one, just like the other, poof, purple smoke in your face. It's almost like you just left a Snoop Dogg entered a Snoop Dogg concert.
All right, sweet. And I'm going to use my bonus action to
Now you have movement if you wanted to disengage.
Yeah, actually, I am going to disengage. Yep, I'm going to disengage, and I am going to just kind of move back, near a gravestone or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you like jump down and move back to the first gravestone you see about 30 feet away. It's a couple plots over from where Vox is currently standing.
Sweet.
All right. Now with that, it is Caeldrim's turn again.
As Zed moves away, I call out to him. Oh, it's just going to steal 2 of my kills and run away, are you? All right. I have a specter and a shadow on me, correct?
Yes. Can you really kill something that's already dead, though, Caeldrim?
You destroyed its anti-life force. And then I'm going to
Vanished.
heft up my mace, and I'm going after the shadow. I don't like these things.
Okay.
Too dark. And swing. Magical mace. Wah! Oh dear. 12?
12 will hit.
Yay! 7 points of magic damage.
You're not rolling very well tonight. You keep getting that like 12 and low numbers.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting them on the right creatures though, so it works.
True.
And ooh, baby, 24 to hit for 7 magic damage.
So you hit it twice. Definitely feel the resistance as it like reacts. It is still standing though, and it is his turn to get you back. And I don't know if that's gonna work because 25 AC. Yeah, 5 misses. All right, the other one misses. I don't even know why I roll dice anymore. I'd have to roll a crit for them to hit you. Like,
Want me to start dodging?
No. Not at all.
Shield of Faith, dodge.
All right. It is now Vox's turn. The zombies and skeletons again, wandering aimlessly, not coming at you. In fact, one skeleton does shamble between you and the specter and all this stuff in front of you. It's just kind of walking in front of the building, not even paying attention to you guys.
Bait.
Go ahead, Vox.
I don't think that's going to last for very long. I just don't think it's going to. Okay, well, I'll try and hit the one that's on Zed again, and hope that maybe this is non-poison or acid damage this time.
Okay.
It is going to be a 17.
Which one are you hitting again? The purple or the shadow?
The one that's on Zed. There's only one
none
of them on Zed, right?
anymore. Nope,
Oh.
He disengaged and moved back.
Okay,
They're both on Caeldrim.
then well, the one that they were trying to hit last time and didn't kill.
Okay.
And that's definitely okay. So 17 to hit. Sorry,
It hits.
that hits. Definitely still acid damage. Definitely 8 points.
Oh yeah. Well, it only had 2 hit points. So even with resistance, the 4 points that get through to it make the shadow disappear as it withers and fades away. And do you want to do anything else?
Nope.
All right. It is Zed's turn.
All right. How many are left, or what can we see?
There is literally a purple specter, and that is it on Caeldrim.
Okay. I move up, and I will take a stab with my dagger at it.
Okay.
This is garbage.
And that's going to be a natural 20. That is garbage.
All of your every damage die for the sneak and everything is not doubled. You roll twice.
Yeah.
So roll all the dice you own and do it twice.
Just rolled dead.
So that's going to be 27. No, wait, more than that.
With a magical dagger,
19 plus 12. Help me out here.
that's 31.
31. Thank you.
With a magical
31
dagger.
damage with the magical dagger. Yep.
So it poof, gone. And there's nothing else standing up here at this time. And it goes
I turn
quiet
to
as
Caeldrim and
the skeleton continues to walk away.
Whoa. Get the skeleton here, guys.
That is
leave it
so
alone.
crazy. Hey, glad I could help you out there, buddy. And I kind of nudge Caeldrim in the ribs.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for killing all those guys. It's good. So,
You stink, by the way. What's that?
What?
Oh, God, that leg.
I know it's gonna be useful though.
What exactly is it going to be useful for?
Oh, I have a plan.
It
Yeah.
smells
Do
too
you want
rancid
to
for a barbecue.
elaborate?
Nope,
Um,
because you're just gonna second guess it and say that it's stupid and stuff. But it's gonna work, and then I'm gonna rub it in your face. So
Remember, Vox, average human intelligence. So
right,
it's going to be okay.
It'll be okay. I just want to point out that the fireball worked really well. Charging in the middle of them worked really well. I think 0 people took 0 damage.
Thank you for that.
You mean
Yeah.
3
You're right.
people took 0 damage? 0 people taking 0 damage means absolutely nothing.
Average human intelligence.
Average human intelligence would know that, though.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Luke was kind of confused. So
Well, I'm just metagaming, I suppose. Sorry.
So you want to peer in through those windows, Zed? Or what are you hoping to do now?
Yeah. Remember when I was going to peer in through those windows, guys? Let's do that.
All right. So, assuming Caeldrim's still up there, Vox is still probably 30 feet back.
no, I'm gonna come. I'll come
up
up
there
to where
too?
they are actually.
Okay. So
Mhm.
when you look in this window, the once beautiful main area of the chapel is littered with broken furnishings and splintered chairs. The stained glass windows have all been smashed, though one remains mostly intact, where it's fallen whole to the floor. In fact, it's this window. It depicts a representation of the god Torm placing a golden helm on the head of a man kneeling before him. Out of the shadows steps 4 minotaur skeletons clutching bloody great axes from back over here in this corner.
Does it look like they've seen us?
It does. They could have probably heard you guys fighting outside too.
Oh gosh, they're like large, right?
Yeah.
How big is this window?
10 feet?
It's pretty tall. Yeah, it's not too high off the ground. It's only like 2 feet off the ground. But the window itself is really large.
So they could come through that window, not a problem.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Caeldrim.
Go ahead.
I do want Caeldrim to give me a history or religion check though, as he sees the stained glass.
Okay. Wow, I'm really bad.
Average human intelligence.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this stuff. 13.
So you recognize this scene as showing Torm presenting the helm of Torm's sight to Lanish Fogel, a revered hero of Elturel's past and a dedicated paladin of Torm. The helm pictured in the stained glass is the relic that Ravengard was coming here for. And with that, let's roll initiative.
Is that the
What's up, Caeldrim?
I wanted to launch myself through the window and just be like, ah! That's all.
Yeah, if you win initiative, I'll let you.
I just wanted to kick it off because
I'm just kidding. Of course I will let you do that.
I just
Is the
wanna be
guy in this-
responsible.
But Zed's in front of you.
It's wide. It's a 10-foot, 10-foot wide window.
What, Paula?
is the guy in the stained glass? Is that also one of the statues?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Oh, it was on an 18 that it flopped to a 2 for my initiative.
Well, I rolled a whopping 15. Did you guys put it in chat?
Yeah.
Nate had an 18. So he will go before me. What'd you get, Caeldrim? You said a something?
3.
And then Vox got a 17, which is just after Zed. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we have Zed, Vox, me, and then Caeldrim.
I go first. Me.
And
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead, Zed. So you're standing there at the window. You see these 4 minotaurs.
Mm-hmm. After Caeldrim crashes through the window, I step up beside him and I ready an action to strike if I am struck. With my
Only if you're struck. Okay.
or if a creature moves into melee range.
Okay.
If one of the minotaurs moves into melee range.
All right. It's a good target.
I just don't really want to be the sole target of 3 minotaurs.
Gotcha. 4. 4.
4. Thank you for that correction.
Yes. Which of course I have to correct that because there's,
Any unclarity, I might make a foolish decision. I appreciate you giving us all the information, Juce.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to jump off a bridge 200 feet to your death without knowing it was 200 feet.
I wouldn't have attacked if I had known there were 4.
to be fair on that player, in that Discord comment, the player did not have a problem with themselves dying. It sounds like.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
That's good.
That's okay.
And then
It's
I don't
epic
have
death.
full context anyways. I'm just teasing. So, yeah, you're able to ready your action as you stand there. Vox, what would you like to do? It's your turn now.
So these creatures, how close are they to each other?
They're all right next to each other. They're all bunched up in the corner coming out of the darkness up here.
How convenient of them. And how far away are they? 60 feet?
No.
Oh, 5
About
feet.
30.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
5 feet.
each square
Okay.
is 5 feet. So
That other stained glass window, that's also busted out too, right?
yeah, that one is completely shattered too.
Okay, so Vox is going to pop down there.
Okay.
And she is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay. How's that work?
So I need all 4 of them to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, that's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
What will be?
Minotaurs are totally the most wise creatures in the world.
Yeah,
And
I'm sure they're
skeletons.
super wise.
11. Okay. So I have a 16. Does a 16 beat it?
No.
Oh, it doesn't beat your... Okay. Well, then they all failed.
Wow.
Okay. So Vox pops through that window, and she begins to create this like blue smoke that begins to emanate and flashlights in some different directions, and they all become completely entranced by this smoke, and they stop moving. They're completely incapacitated and have a speed of 0. So
How long does that last?
up to 1 minute.
So for 1 minute, 10 rounds, they just can't do anything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look over at Caeldrim and I'm gonna say you have 1 minute to kill them all.
Now, if they're attacked, do they snap out of it?
Probably. Yeah, if they take any damage.
Okay. So,
Yeah, or if they try and wake each other. Yeah, if somebody else tries to like wake them up or something like that, then yes.
on their turn, do they get a chance to get out of it?
Nope.
It's just your turn, or do never?
Nope. It's just
Gotcha.
it is.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So with that, then we will skip their turn because they are entranced with whatever you said they were entranced with, and it is now Caeldrim's turn.
All right.
So I am finishing my charge through that window, and I'm bearing down on one of them, and they're all kind of swaying or whatever. And my mace is coming at this bad boy. And they're just incapacitated? So that doesn't give me any advantage or anything on my attacks.
I'm going to let you have advantage because they're basically defenseless is what's going on here.
All right. So
I'm not saying this will work all the time, but right now it will.
Sure. First swipe comes through for 25 to hit and 9 damage.
Okay.
Then second swipe comes across.
So second one, because you hit it the first time, is not at advantage.
Okay, then that's going to be a... Hold on a second.
And when you blast it, you definitely break off chunks of bone with your mace. You can tell the mace was especially effective.
Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Yes, skeletons. 14 to hit for 8 damage. So that'll probably be, they're vulnerable. It doubles to 16.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely knock off more chunks of bone.
Yes.
As this one definitely is locked onto you now.
And then I call out to Zed and Paula and all that. Focus fire! Focus fire on this one! Take them down one at a time! In turn.
And it's now Zed's turn.
All right, Zed moves up and does just lunge forward at the same one with this magical dagger, having only piercing weapons.
You guys have definitely broken the glass as you've run across it now. That beautiful picture Caeldrim saw before now is now shattered.
Has it acted in combat yet?
Nope. Well, it had a turn, but it had no action. So
okay.
So no.
Yeah,
we'll say no.
Yeah, I think it has to take an action in combat. So
yeah, we'll say
I do have advantage, so that's going to be a 19 to hit.
All right, that'll hit.
All right, sweet. And that's going to be 8 plus 19 magical piercing damage with this dagger as I kind of lunge, slash at it. And then I'm going to hit it again with the second attack. I'm sorry. I guess, you know what? I've been doing this wrong because I can't just hit it with the dagger again. I have to hit with my short sword in my other hand.
Yeah, it has to be your offhand.
Yeah,
this is
so
your bonus action.
Yep. Okay. But anyway, that's going to be a 50 or a 14 to hit, I guess.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that's going to be 4 damage with my short sword.
So the first attack definitely knocked off one of the ribs. One of the ribs just kind of cracked and fell. Wasn't as effective, obviously, as Caeldrim's mace, but it is hurt. And this thing, now you have, it's now looked at you. At least you saw the skull move. There's no eyes to actually lock onto you, but the skull definitely shifted over to you as you hit it. And it's now Vox's turn. So do you have to maintain concentration for the other one?
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, just checking.
Sorry, I'm also keeping track of timing on it. Okay.
Oh, I actually am doing that as well. I've made boxes, but I appreciate you backing it up.
Okay. What are, if I look back at those zombies and skeletons, those are still just shambling around?
Yeah, when you look back, I mean, you can see some aimlessly walking around, not paying any attention to you.
Okay.
It's
All
they
right.
have. It's almost
I'm
like
just trying
they
to
are
keep
just.
an eye out because I feel like the second we're not paying attention to those guys, they're all going to attack us.
Yeah, it's almost like they just, again, don't even care. They're just aimlessly wandering the graveyard.
Magical foot.
Yeah, it's not the magical foot, dude. I'm telling you. I don't think it is at all. So Vox doesn't really have a ton that she can do,
Right.
without running up there. She doesn't think her cantrips are going to be all that effective either. So guess she's gonna like shot in the dark, like shoot it with her crossbow or something.
Okay.
Probably not gonna really be all that effective either.
You're gonna shoot the same one that they aimed at?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're using piercing damage against
I don't have anything. I don't.
cantrip, your little card thing.
I mean, I can, but you think that's gonna work?
Better than a bow and arrow.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a shot.
They're just bones.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
Acid eats bones. I
Yeah.
mean,
I guess so.
for breakfast.
Okay. So I rolled
Throw a
26.
gelatinous cube at it. That hits.
That would be cool. Can I do that?
If you have a gelatinous cube.
Will you gift me one of those, please?
I will put it down as a bucket list item for Vox.
I have it in my pocket.
So this is 3 psychic damage. But I also need it to make a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
as well.
Mm.
11 doesn't do it.
Nope.
Okay.
So it is now blinded. I'm not really sure if it could see in the first place, but if it could see, it can no longer see. So
It says it has dark vision, so I will say that it no longer can see.
Oh, baby.
yeah. So it's also blinded. So is Vox is kind of holding on to this sort of like, bluish smoke effect that seems to be keeping them occupied. This card that she creates, that she throws, just gets stuck right in its eye socket.
Okay. And how long is it blinded for?
And just until the end of its next turn.
Okay. Perfect.
The cantrip.
So it is his turn. He was looking over to attack Zed. He will swing his great axe at Zed at disadvantage. I rolled a 17 and a 13. A 13 plus 6 is 19 to hit with the great axe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sad.
it's
Why are you standing there?
Okay, so that is
to poke.
16 points. That is 25 points of slashing damage to Zed from one attack.
Standing there.
That's
good to know.
so bad.
I had to learn how much damage they could do. Now we know.
Now everybody knows.
Here.
I would have been good without knowing. Just for the record, could have passed.
There's an even better thing that you guys have made it so I couldn't do. So thanks to Paula's little deal. But
You're welcome.
It's okay.
Thank
So-
you, Paul.
You're
by the
all
way, that
very
is-
welcome.
That is
Thank you
2
for the
rounds now they
unknown.
have been under this. Caeldrim, it is your turn.
How's this one looking? That's just
Rough.
sitting
It's
here?
lost a bunch of bones, but
All right.
he looked like that was a really strong hit. That's for sure.
All right. I look over to Zed and I'm like, do rogue stuff, disengage, pop in, stab, pop out.
I
Right.
had no movement left.
Come
Caeldrim
on.
spends his whole turn talking to Zed. It is now
Excuses
Vox's
are for
turn.
babies.
Just kidding.
And I shout this all out as I'm whacking at this one with my mace.
All right. Roll to hit.
He's no longer blinded, right? Okay.
He is still blinded because she said it's till the end of his next turn, right?
Oh, is that
Well, that would mean this turn. So yes, he's no longer blinded. Sorry, you're
Yeah.
right.
okay? 24 to hit, 6 points of damage, which would be doubled to 12 if he's vulnerable.
He crumbles into a heap of bones.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
this
wait.
massive, really hard to handle, at least on the appearance alone, great axe falls to the ground.
Excellent. 1 down, 3 to go. I turn to the next one, step up to it, and whack at it with my mace.
All right.
And incapacitated, so I get advantage on it.
Yep.
26 to hit for 6 points of damage, doubled to 12.
Yeah, you hit it. It snaps out of its trance.
Oh, baby.
It opens its mouth almost like it was roaring at you, but not a sound comes out. And it's now Zed's turn.
It's got no larynx or whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
it's got no vocal cords or anything.
That's what we need. Yeah, those things right there.
All right. Zed is going to move up and attack the same one.
Okay.
Ensuring it would not. It's pretty close, right?
Yeah, you would still have like 25 feet of movement.
Sweet. Okay. So I move up and I attack with my dagger. 17 to hit.
Hits.
And 17 damage.
Nice.
And then I am going to disengage and move back to near the window.
Okay. You are able to do so.
Well, I'll move about 15 feet back, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. With that, it is Vox's turn.
All right. So, how rough does Zed look? Because Vox feels like if she got hit like that, she'd be looking really, really rough. But like maybe Zed's not quite so bad.
Yeah. What's this gaping great axe wound look like?
Yeah, Zed's got, a pretty good slash across the like shoulder and a bit of his like chest, holding it a bit, but he's, looks like from that last attack that he's still got, quite a bit of spunk in him.
Okay. All right. And the zombies and skeletons are just still shambling around.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
assuming at this point Vox is real paranoid about those, looking back. And yeah, no. In fact, when you look around this time, you don't even see any at this moment.
Okay. All right. So being that last card worked so well, blinding that creature, she's going to try and do the exact same thing again.
Okay.
So she rolled a 25 to hit.
Hits.
And it just so happens that this one also is the exact same way. So she does 3 points of psychic damage, and I need a con saving throw.
Failed. Blinded.
Yep.
Okay. And it's his turn. He's going to attack at disadvantage on Caeldrim. I don't know why I'm rolling.
Good luck.
Double 15s. That's a 21 though. So it doesn't hit.
Nope. Sorry.
That was
buddy.
a good disadvantage roll. And I'm really mad I wasted it on Caeldrim.
Sorry.
I was tempted to try and gore Zed. Like I want to put that out there. I was very tempted to gore Zed. But it's okay. All right. So he is no longer blinded, and it is Caeldrim's turn.
All right. I'm gonna whack him a couple times with my magical mace of awesomeness. 20 to hit for 8 points of damage, doubled to 16.
Hits.
And then whacking again, shouting out, "In the name of Torm, my deity whose temple you have desecrated, you unholy heathens of sacrilege and unholy vulgarities, bad."
They don't understand you, dude.
14 to hit,
I don't think it matters.
Hits.
10 damage, which would double to 20.
It crumbles into a pile of bones.
Yeah!
And again, this other massive great axe just falls to the ground.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 to go. This is pretty good. Let's just keep cranking through them.
Yeah, I was gonna say this seems to be working for you guys so far.
Hypnotic pattern for the win.
Zed. Yeah, that spell is way too OP. I'm just gonna say it right now.
It is.
I can't
hands down.
wait
Oh,
to use
God.
it against you guys.
Yeah, it's
Look, I only have a handful of spells, okay? So
Okay, it's my turn, right?
I'm writing it down right now. Hypnotic pattern. And I'm circling it multiple times with a big star next to it.
now.
I'm only so good at so many things, okay?
You
My
win.
range
Yeah,
is
you're good.
limited.
It's all good.
Creatures that are immune to being charmed cannot have that cast on them. And at some point, I'm going to have an aura that makes people close to me immune to being charmed, I think. So I just don't want to rain on your parade too much, but yeah.
Now, is that before or after we go all kobold?
Oh, it would be no, it would be at the paladin. So yeah.
It's not going to be a problem.
All right, Zed, you got 2 more standing. What you doing, bud?
Zed is going to move to a pillar or something and hide.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you just step outside the glass window, you can hide on the porch area.
I'm just gonna move behind Caeldrim.
You can't hide behind friendlies unless you're a halfling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hide. I'm just gonna move behind Caeldrim.
Okay, no worries.
I will ready an action so that if anything moves within my melee range, I will attack.
Sounds good. All right, Vox, there's 2 that are still caught in your hypnotic pattern. What would you like to do?
All right. I guess we're going to wake one of them up.
Wake up, Minotaur!
Yeah, because Caeldrim wants to fight another one.
Can you hear me?
I mean, or I can let Caeldrim wake him up, but like...
If you ready an action to attack it when I've engaged with it, it'll prevent it from possibly closing on Zed. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, I'll ready an action that if one of them is awoken and begins to attack, then I'll just cast Guard Throw.
So based on the initiative order, you know that you would get to act again before they get to act again. Because they're right after you in the initiative order?
Then then I just go after them. And then I would just go again. Right?
No, because they go after you. So it's okay. So now it's their turn. It's all right. You readied your action.
Yeah, her trigger is when I move in to engage them. She's going to get.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I thought you meant if they engage. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Because they know I'm going to charge the things.
Yes.
Yeah. We're just.
So once Caeldrim goes, then you get to go. All right. Go ahead, Caeldrim.
Caeldrim predictably charges into the foes, which sets her trigger off because I'm now adjacent to it.
Yep. So fling your card.
So you get advantage on that.
I rolled an 18.
You hit.
So, okay. So we're gonna switch it up this time, and we're gonna try some lightning damage. And
so when it hits, you see lightning spiral around its bones.
9 points of lightning damage.
Hey, that was a pretty good one. And it is now Caeldrim's attack.
All right. One mace comes across for a critical miss. So I'm just whirling around. How close is Zed?
He's near you. Let's see if I roll a 1 on the 6. I rolled a 2.
All right.
So when you whip it behind you, you barely miss Zed and bring it back, but you miss and hit the wall behind the Minotaur.
Hey, you might want to take a step back there, bud.
This very large creature that's very imposing at 10 feet tall. You miss it somehow and smack the wall behind it.
At least you hit the wall and not the other Minotaur.
Yeah, men are working here. Take a step back. All right, here we go. Second swing. Here we go.
Yep.
Ooh, that's much better. 26 to hit. 7 points of damage. Double to 14.
All right. So yeah, you've knocked off a couple bones at this point between you two. The lightning made some of the muscle tissue holding part of its arm bone fall off. Yeah. And it is now Zed's turn.
All right, Zed is going to move up to right beside Caeldrim and attack the same one with his magical dagger.
Okay.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Jeez.
And it's going to be 17 damage.
Damn.
And then I am going to disengage and move about 10 feet back.
Perfect. You can do so. Vox, your turn.
All right. We're just going to keep going. Throwing more cards at them. 24.
Hits.
That is 4 points of psychic damage, and I need another con save.
7.
Nope. Sorry.
Dude, blinding them is the perfect thing to do.
Again.
The perfect thing to do.
Awful.
If they attack at disadvantage against me, they're never going to hit me.
I mean, they weren't going to hit you anyway, I don't think. So,
unfortunately, I don't get to pick what type of damage I do.
So this one, realizing Caeldrim is knocking the crap out of it, he's going to try and gore Zed. He can't see him, but he heard him step back. So obviously disadvantage to gore.
So if Zed moved 10 feet back,
yep.
Does the Minotaur have to move away from me? Would he be provoking at all?
100%. So you get to make the attack. So go ahead.
Whacking him.
Yep.
Never turn your back on a paladin of Torm in the house of Torm. Ooh, that's going to be a 22 to hit for 7 points of damage, doubled to 14.
All right, so he's still standing. He's no longer blinded, though. Ooh. Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's still blinded.
End of his next turn. Oh, I should have had advantage on that. Whatever.
And he will gore Zed. I rolled a crit, but luckily it's disadvantage. So 10 plus 6 is 16. Does 16 hit Zed?
It does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
Oh,
17
so
armor class.
he comes to gore you. You don't even have to move. In fact, he's not even lined up with you. And he sprints forward at his full movement of 40 feet and goes plowing through where the window would have been and trips prone outside on the porch.
Excellent.
And with that, it is now Caeldrim's turn.
How far away is the Minotaur from me now?
40 feet.
40 feet. Come on.
That's his speed.
You said he's prone?
He's prone outside, yeah.
That's horse crap.
So you would have disadvantage on a ranged attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Good job, Zed. If it would have hit you, it'd still be within my range.
Sorry, I couldn't stop it. I tried to get my chest and squishy bits in the way, and
well, you know
blinded.
What? This is horse crap. Caeldrim's gonna whack at the one next to him, the remaining one that's still hypnotized because I'm ticked off. I'm gonna whack it.
Give me a hit.
Here we go. Giddy up.
You're just waking him up?
Well, you guys aren't doing your jobs.
You could have sauntered over to the other guy.
No, I can't get him. It's too far away.
You can walk.
Hey. Do not tell a paladin how to do stuff. Paladin stuff, okay? Do I tell you how to throw your cards? No, I don't, do I? All right? This is random cards. I can't pick the damage.
So what'd you get?
25 to hit.
Yes.
10 points of damage, doubled to 20.
All right.
And then I'm whacking him again. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
baby. Let's go. Let's do this. I need a critical hit. That's what I need.
You do.
I didn't get it. 14 to hit.
It's
9 damage, doubled to 18 damage.
okay. All right, Zed. There's one that is within 30 feet of you, prone on the ground. There's another one.
Could we just note that this one that's prone on the ground is probably basically like right next to me?
It's like
because I'm next to
20
the
feet from
window.
you, yeah. You're next to the other window, but yes.
Zed, we should probably let her take care of that one that's next to her.
That's not why I was noting the point. That's not that you're missing the point.
She looks like she's missing some action in life. We should give her a little bit of.
I feel like Luke was like, you know what? Let's spice this combat up a bit. Let's get 2 Minotaurs involved.
a little boring.
We could have just like.
Oh man. I am going to definitely attack the one that's prone.
All right.
So I run over and I just kind of jump on it and try to like pry my dagger in there and see if I can like break its head off.
So you do get advantage because he's prone, and I think because you have advantage, you also get your sneak attack.
Yes, that is true. Yep.
Beautiful.
All right, so that is going to be a 26 to hit.
Hits.
And that will be 19 damage.
Oh.
And when you do that, you stab it in its spine and the bones crumble apart. They're no longer holding each other together. And we are down to 1 Minotaur. Vox! 1 Minotaur next to Caeldrim.
Fox is just gonna throw a card at it. But like this time, I just want to note for a second. First of all, I crit. But she's very unenthusiastic about this. She sort of just like flings it a little bit.
Who'd you crit? Did you crit Caeldrim or the Minotaur?
I mean, it's one of those instances. It's one of those instances where it whizzes right past Caeldrim, almost like it barely grazed him as
like it shaves his beard.
Slid past. Yeah, and in fact, he's now uneven on one side, right?
Does Caeldrim have a beard?
No, I'm a clean-shaven Aasimar paladin.
Yeah, down here in hell, he gets up every morning bright and early to shave.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's part of his praying.
I don't know if Aasimar need to shave.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know. I think it should be a requirement that all Aasimar have beards, and they're just beautiful. They're just perfect. They don't even have to put wax in it or anything. It's just beautiful and full.
It's fully sculpted all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds like somebody
you
I
wake
know.
up and it looks perfect.
You guys, I am an Aasimar, and I'm telling you, I don't have a beard. Do I look like a dwarf? No.
We need some.
I think
Caeldrim
we all
fan art with
decided
beards.
that you do have one.
Well, we can't take away player agency. That's not right.
Okay, fine.
Now, why don't you just throw your card, okay?
Okay. So, but I throw my card. Now it looks like he just cut himself shaving this morning a little bit. But it lands. So that was a crit.
Double your damage dice?
Okay, so it's 11 points of cold damage.
Okay. Yeah, when you hit, all of a sudden the bones around it get like a frost on them. And it's still standing, though. And he's going to attack Caeldrim with no, advantage or anything. No disadvantage. It's not going to hit anyway, I don't think, because that's only an 18. Only an 18.
Yeah, if it's
Not
below
even close.
20, you don't even need to say anything.
I have to crit to hit you. Actually, it's a +6, so I guess I could hit on a 19.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
It's okay.
you're good. All right,
I'm
Caeldrim,
ready.
go ahead. Let's see what you can do.
Whack him with my mace again. Seems to be doing pretty well. Oh yeah, 14 to hit. 6 points of damage, which doubles to 12.
All right, so you hit. He's still standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack him again. Here we go. Hooah! Oh yeah, that's gonna be a 9 to hit, which I assume misses, right?
That will miss.
I whack the floor as hard as I can, and as cracks radiate out along it. Yeah, Temple of Torm, take that!
You hear the echoes through the halls as you, not only of the pink and the, but then him saying that at the top of his lungs.
Whoops.
If there's anybody else here, they definitely heard Caeldrim.
Sorry, guys.
And Zed, who's now
Had to be
lying
done.
prone underneath the 2-foot window ledge outside, it is your turn.
I am going to move up and, I don't know if I have enough movement to
I'm
get
just
to-
kidding. You're not prone. Yeah, if anything, you would have like ducked out the side.
Yeah.
So you're good.
I don't think I have enough movement to get to him with one.
It is.
It
Let's
would
see.
be 40 feet or
15, 20, 25, 30. It's 35 feet away. Can you get there?
nope. I'm just going to go up and move behind Caeldrim,
All right, you can do that.
and I will fire a crossbow bolt just for kicks.
All right.
That's going to be a 16 to hit,
Hits.
and that's going to be 8 damage, piercing damage.
You sever the spinal cord and it crumbles in front of Caeldrim.
Guys.
And there are no more Minotaurs.
Come on, you guys.
Sorry. So I was just trying to.
Sorry.
You inspired him so much that he couldn't not do it.
No. I am formally protesting. You guys killed half of those specter things out there, and now you're killing all the minotaurs. I'm doing all of the work here, and you're killing them.
Well, so then if you're doing all the work, why aren't you killing them?
You're just back there playing with your little poker cards.
I think, and I kind of actually put my hands on Caeldrim's chest, trying to like back him down a little bit. Like, hey, I think it was actually a delayed reaction from your shout that killed it.
As Zed comes up to me and starts touching me, I notice this massive gash. Holy crap, dude! Are you okay? You need some help there, buddy?
Oh yes. And I kind of, I could use a little help.
All right.
This hurts.
Yeah. Hey Vox, you got this.
Yeah, man, I got this.
All right, why don't you get to work there?
All right. So you guys are in this corner. When you look north here, this squiggly line is a curtain that blocks off. Wow, why can't I do this? Oh, there we go. This little squiggly line right here is a curtain. You can't see what's in there. Obviously, you have no idea what's around the corner over here. You haven't looked there. What would you guys like to do?
All right. So
you also have not checked out the exterior building or the purple haze coming from back there.
So it looks like Vox just healed Zed for 14 points. Zed, how you doing? You still looking a little beat up there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm like 75%, 80% full.
Want me to give you a little top you off a little bit?
I could use it.
All right. How big of a top? How on a scale of 0 to 50? How big of a top off would you like?
I could probably use about 11.
11?
Yeah.
All right. I will top him off with 11 hit points with my lay on hands.
All right.
Oh man, I feel so much better, guys. Teamwork makes the dream work.
So I vote we go around and then behind the curtain.
So you want to go around to the other side of the room first, like around the circle? To over there? Or are you saying just into the curtain?
Yeah, I'm saying around and then into the curtain.
Okay.
Oh,
and when I said teamwork makes the dream work, by the way, I meant that creeping around in a fallen chapel in El Terrell that's actually in hell has always been my dream.
It's my dream too. Is everyone in agreement?
Stand by. I'm also topping myself off with some more lay on hands because I actually was.
There's some inappropriate touching from Caeldrim as he turns his back to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
But there's a glowing coming from in front of him that you guys can see as he seems to be really happy over there.
Yeah, I feel better now. Thanks, guys. I'm at full hit points now, so we're ready to go. I didn't bother healing myself before because these things.
You were down hit points?
Yeah, I was. I don't know how, but I was. Yeah.
Must have been the
I
combat.
think it was from something before.
Yeah.
I had
the
a
High
couple
Hall
spell
Cathedral or something?
slots. Yeah, I had used a couple of spell slots when you jumped in today.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm good to go now. So what do we do? We gonna go pull this curtain back or something?
No,
So
I vote we
Vox
go around the
and
curtain.
Zed are talking about going around this.
Sounds
And
good.
then
To the
in
other
the
side.
curtain.
And
Let's
then after that, going through this curtain, basically.
Well, we can't really see that curtain now, but yeah,
No.
once we see it.
Yep. So you guys start making your way around. The smashed remnants of fine furniture and the remains of stained glass windows are strewn across this area. Sections of one huge stained glass window remain intact. Enough so that its subject can still be made out. The window once portrayed Lathander standing amid fallen soldiers, holding his hands aloft as the spirits of the dead rise to stand at his side.
What do you guys say? Should we even this up and smash this window out?
No. Why would we do
Uneven.
that?
Half the windows are smashed. Some aren't. we're not gonna fix the smashed ones, but if we smash the
We
one,
don't have to smash more.
it's uneven.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
you're-
Just leave the window alone.
I think they call it obsessive compulsive. This is not okay. You have a problem.
No, listen, it's like walking around with one boot on. You either take the other boot off or you find a second boot, but you don't walk around with one boot on.
Okay, but smashing a window could draw more attention, so let's not. Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to bring up the fact that we just had a battle, but okay, all right. I'm just going to follow along like a good little paladin. Guys are stealing my kills, raiding on my parade, but that's okay. I will be going just in front of them though, unless Zed is planning to sneak ahead. I want to make sure that if we get attacked, that I'm in the front.
You're gonna go through this curtain?
No, I think he just meant as we were walking around and through there, he wanted to go first
Oh, okay.
unless Zed was going to
Yeah,
go farther ahead. to
So
see
you guys
them.
made your way into this room. That was what you saw. You saw a glass window that was still basically intact.
Okay. That was not
No.
behind the curtain. Okay.
Nope.
Then
Let's
I would
go.
like to stealthily pull the curtain aside.
Okay. At disadvantage, go ahead and make a stealth check.
A loud curtain. I want to make sure I'm right next to him just in case something bad happens.
It's one of
So if
those
I normally
crinkly
have
curtains
If
that has
there's
like the
anything
crinkle
in this
fabric in it.
place- If there's anything in this place, it definitely knows you guys are here. So it's alert to you. So that's why.
I got a 17.
Okay. So as you peel it back, three curtained archways connect this chamber to the other areas of the chapel. Shattered wardrobes and dressing tables, as well as a number of smashed mirrors, suggest that this was once where priests prepared for their daily services. Spiral stairs leading down are guarded by two creatures with insectoid features. Each one is armed with a wicked trident. And standing in, so that's on the opposite side where you guys were thinking of busting through. You see two of those things over here, about 40 feet across from this curtain. But standing dead center facing that way, you see the back of a man with long black dreadlocks, a blue like shoulder, like a cape or whatever, with red beads along the back of it. He's wearing an orange tunic underneath that, and he's got gauntlets with like gold, and you recognize the gold and the symbols on his arm, Caeldrim, as Zed has the curtain peeled back for a second. You recognize them as Lathander's holy symbols. And Zed, you would notice they're Lathander as well.
These two creatures that are standing there, do they look like fiends or devils or anything to me?
They look like devils.
Devils. Okay. So I got a couple devils there and a man standing there. And so I'm thinking they knew we were there, but they didn't come out and attack. So are they aware of our presence? Does it look like they noticed him peeling this curtain back?
No. And as you are standing here, you see what the heck's it called? A sarcophagus or whatever, like bust open, and you see
What?
yes, it like erupts, and you see six creatures rushing up the stairs at the same time. You see a fiendish giant scorpion, trailed by five of these like pig-looking creatures.
Wait, did these things?
Wait, so they're
The things that broke out of the sarcophagus, are those the things going up the stairs?
Yeah. So from your view, it's kind of hard to see. Sorry. But yeah, you see these things running up the stairs that look like pig creatures and a giant scorpion with them. And the insectoid creatures start attacking them with their tridents. What would you like to do?
oh,
Roll initiative.
Hart.
I don't even know who we're supposed to kill, though. Like,
That's the beauty of it.
The fiends. The devils must be bad, so they're safe to attack. The priest, we'll see what he does. I don't know. He's got Lathander on him.
So put your initiative in the chat.
yeah, but he could have just like found that miscellaneous laying around, picked it up, put it on.
Well, then we'll kill him for sacrilege.
Okay.
Ooh, I tied with Zed.
Ooh, I lost.
Well, good. You get to decide what to do after everyone else decides.
I know. Sometimes I prefer that.
So, did I go first? Okay, Luke. I'm going to let Luke go first because I think it's more interesting to see what he's going to do rather than me.
Okay.
And then, what'd Zed get? 18 also? Oh, well, Zed gets to go first before Caeldrim
Oh, darn it.
because of the higher decks. I know it's close, between Caeldrim, the rogue paladin, and Zed, the piece of meat that just kind of travels along with you guys. But, All right, so Zed, what would you like to do? You
So
see
there-
this guy in the middle of the room with the black dreads holding his hands out, about to do something. You see the two insectoid creatures with tridents attacking down at these pig-like creatures with ears that go out. They're like gray, nasty pink face, pink inner ears, and claws.
I want to attack the pig things.
Okay.
I'm going to move up and no, is that not right? I thought you said we want to attack the fiendish things. Are the pigs not the fiendish things, Luke?
The insectoids are the fiends.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that.
But
they're standing.
So, they're probably.
They look like they're. They look like they're near the priest dude, though, right? They're protecting him, or
They're between the priest dude and the things coming up the stairs, yes. And they're attacking the things coming from up the stairs. So the pig-like creatures that are running up the stairs and the giant scorpion that's coming up the stairs, the two insectoid things are attacking down the stairs at them. And the priest guy is behind them.
I am going to yell at the priest dude. Who are you?
Okay, so he turns and you can see in his eyes they're a little red, almost like he's not. You know what? I'm gonna pull the picture and I'm gonna post it for you guys.
Yeah,
that'll
cool.
be better. So give me just a second.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
But he's like a person, though, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay. It's not like a weird insect creature. It's not a giant crab.
Doesn't seem like it.
A pig man, just a
No, he's a dark complexion, black dreadlocks, priest of Lathander. It looks like.
but his eyes are red.
Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but we have at least two creatures that are a safe bet for being bad guys. We focus on them.
If you count the giant
Scorpion. Yeah,
right?
well, I don't know. I don't know what that is right now. But the two fiends, the two insectoid things, are for sure bets, in my opinion. The
yeah.
other ones we can see what happens.
Yeah. I don't know. I do like piggies. Piggies are nice.
That is
Oh,
what he
yeah.
looks like.
Oh,
Oh, he looks.
he don't look so
First
good.
of all, he looks super badass, but
Yeah,
We're
he
probably
also
gonna pick them.
looks scary.
but his hands don't look so good. I'm going to attack one of the insect creatures that's flanking him. I move up and I'm going to try to do so in such a way that would put me near the fewest creatures possible.
Okay, so you're attacking the one at the top of the stairs. All right, go for it.
All right.
Let me pull up. Where is it?
So that is going to be I have advantage because he hasn't acted in combat yet.
Correct.
All right, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Just a second. Let me get it. There's too much going on. I got to get a clean sheet of
me too.
paper. All right. You said 24 to hit?
Yes.
That'll hit.
Okay. I don't think I have sneak attack. So it's just going to be 9 damage with my magical dagger.
9 damage with the magical dagger?
Yep.
All right.
And then I just kind of...
So if they have not acted yet, though, doesn't that give you your sneak attack?
No, it's only if they are surprised. Well, I guess maybe
Their
I should
back
roll a
is to
stealth
you.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't see you.
Oh, okay, sweet. Then it just says what's per turn? Yeah, so I guess I have sneak attack and it's an automatic crit
Okay.
because the assassinated
So,
ability.
quick question. So, these creatures, and not to be meta, have magic resistance. It says they have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So if they're hit with a magical weapon, does that mean they automatically get resistance?
No, it doesn't. No
I
effect.
think it would only
Okay.
be if like my dagger also does like a D4 of ice damage or something like that, or like divine smite or something like that, where it also
I
does
feel like
magical
that's
damage.
just geared towards like their spells, like, you know, make a wisdom save
Correct.
versus this spell
Right.
or a con save
Right.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
The thing
True.
that threw me off is the other magical effects.
But it gives you advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
What
Yep.
it does. That's
Okay,
all
cool.
it does. So if there's no saving throw, they don't get advantage. There's no other effect.
Gotcha. All right, I'm cool with it. I just
Okay.
wasn't sure. Thanks. All
So
right. So auto crit, you said?
auto crit, which is going to be 18 plus 24 damage.
Make
Um,
it a smite.
30. I can't.
Did you
math.
just tell him to smite?
Yeah, it's a crit.
I am a
40
rogue
some odd
paladin as
points.
well.
Just start making shit up,
42,
Nate.
44?
Just
44 points, right?
44, sure, we'll go
No,
with that. I
42.
can't
It's
math.
42.
just
So now I
smite,
have to do the
cast
next part.
meteor shower at the same time.
42 is
just
right.
like
Oh, I
all
like
in.
I like the way you think.
That's a lot of damage. Okay,
With a
so you
dagger.
hit this thing from behind, and when you do, it turns around and its eyes are a glowing orange. He's got 4 arms, 2 of which are holding this trident. And yeah, is that your whole turn?
That is my turn. Oh,
It did take
and
all
then-
your movement to get over there. Your normal movement.
Okay, and then yeah,
And
that's
you
all I'm gonna
moved
do.
by
Yep.
that guy with the dreadlocks. So now the guy with the dreadlocks is between is between you and your party.
Okay.
So, all right. Do you have anything else you can do with your bonus?
Nope, I'm gonna do nothing else. Yeah, I guess I'll attack it again with why not? Okay, so that's gonna be a 13 to hit.
Does not.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Caeldrim, your turn, buddy.
All right. That's so hard. Okay.
That's what she said. That was so not PG.
I'm going to dang it. I'm
I
gonna
ruined your fireball, didn't I?
no, you're okay. I'm gonna rush forward next to Zed, and I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder.
As you do, you run by the guy in dreads.
Did I actually get into his
He-
range and then move out of his range?
So, whoops. Let me drop.
Would
him
you
off.
just like run around him?
It's a
know?
straight shot across. If he wouldn't do this, that's fine. If you know that you wouldn't. So he was like dead center in this room. You're going from there all the way over here.
Is there a way for me to get next to Zed without entering?
You know
that guy-
what? Honestly, you
Yeah.
probably don't have the movement to get there unless you do a double move, first of all.
Oh, how far is it up to Zed?
So those things are like right here. So 5.
So I had to move 30 feet to get there, and you wouldn't.
Yeah, you were behind him. So it was at least 35, 40 feet for you to get there.
Okay, Zed, you're screwed. Sorry, buddy. I tried to help.
It's all right.
Are you going to do your regular action to get up there? You can get kind of close.
Stand by. I thought I could get. So I'm going to.
You can get within 10 feet of Zed.
Did that guy answer my question, by the way?
It's not his turn yet.
Okay.
Piece of junk. I guess I'll just save that. Can I get adjacent to the dreadlock guy?
Like right next to him, within
Can I
5
get
feet?
Yep. Can I get
you
next?
can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna get next to him, and I'm readying an action to smoke the crap out of him if he turns combative. If he's gonna attack us or something, I'm just gonna go off on him. I don't know if he's good or bad at this point. I'm just getting ready, and I'm like, "You better stand down, step aside, or help us, or it's not gonna go well for you, bud." And that's what I'm gonna do.
He locks eyes with you.
I stare him back hard.
Okay.
Make a.
He is unfazed. Give me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't give me anything.
Like I got stoned.
Yeah. You turned into a statue, a stone statue.
Oh dear.
All right. So, yeah, you're able to do that. You're next to him. It is their turn. Now, he starts to reply to you, Zed, as you run right past him. He goes, "I'm Gideon Lightward." And then as you attack one of those things, his tone changes and he looks pissed. Meanwhile, Caeldrim runs in after you right next to him and says something to Gideon about like, "Stand back." And Gideon then attacks him with his fists. Now, you will get your chance to react as your triggered action after he attacks you first. Actually, he's not going to attack you. He's going to do a withering gaze. So you have to make a Constitution save, Caeldrim.
You're muted.
If my trigger is when he goes to attack me, my trigger should go off first because I'm using my reaction to ready my action.
So according to the rules, it's after they actually do the action, though.
Really?
That's how trigger actions work. But
Otherwise, you wouldn't be
he's
able
going to
to
do a withering
react again.
gaze,
Not
though.
yet.
So when he's staring at you, you have to make a con saving throw.
Okay. What a wuss. Doesn't he know I'm a paladin?
Oh, he knows something's about to go down.
Here we go.
I feel like you just jinxed yourself saying that.
Uh-oh. Can I declare inspiration after the roll?
I haven't told you failed yet, so yeah, technically.
Okay, well, okay. 11. Oh, wait, no, don't tell me.
No, don't tell her.
Oh, yeah, don't tell me.
Just roll again.
Okay,
You failed.
Roll again.
rolling again. I know I failed. 11's not going to succeed. I know it's not. Let me do it again. I'm using inspiration then to re-roll that.
Go for it.
8. 11 or an 8.
All right, so you're going to take full damage
Yeah,
from this withering gaze.
Oh dear, this is bad.
Necrotic damage. So
Oh, I have resistance to that, so I'm
Oh,
happy.
that's good.
All right, so you're going to take 38 was the full amount of damage as you feel just inside of you, just like this wretched, sickening feeling like, what did I just do? And yeah.
Holy crap.
And he just grins and smirks at you. Now, the creature that was attacked by Zed. Oh, yeah, you can attack.
I get to go.
Yeah, you get to go. You get to attack.
Owie. All right, so I'm like, my skin is starting to blacken and peel away. And it's just like, ooh, that's bad. And then I'm whacking at him.
All right.
Now, do I just get one of my attacks since I was readying it?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. I need to crit this bad boy. Let's do a crit. Crit. Oh, it's not a crit. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, 10 points of magical damage.
Okay.
And then I call out, "This is a bad guy." Should probably stop him.
He replies, "I am a priest of Lathander. I am not bad." And then over at Zed, the Mesolololith will attack him with their one with its claws. and one with its trident. So we'll do the. Why am I rolling these dice? That's D10s are never gonna hit.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, so the claw comes first. A 9 is gonna miss. The next is a trident, as he tries to spear you with it. Does a 20 hit? I'm assuming that's a yes.
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna take some piercing damage. Actually, no. Or yeah, you are still taking piercing. Okay. For 12 points of piercing damage. Once it does that, it teleports over between you and Caeldrim. And it is now the other one's turn. The other one is going to turn and try to attack you too, Zed. That is a 19 to hit Zed.
That hits.
This is with the claw. That is going to be... Oh, I rolled the wrong dice because I need to read better. 1, 3... 7 points of slashing damage from that. Now the trident with 2 hands. That is only a 13. That's going to miss. And he will teleport as well, putting you... being on the other side of you as well. Right next to his buddy.
Okay.
Now, the Dretches come up the stairs. They are the pig-like things. One of them will come at you, and only 2 can get up there next to you. They block the stairs from the others.
Yeah, just 2. It's not
Yeah,
a
don't
big
worry.
deal.
Don't worry. It's only
There's
2.
no,
creatures
there's no
attacking
problems. It's just
Guys.
2 insect creatures, only 2 of the pig creatures, dude and dreads. We're fine.
I might have totally screwed up my decision about which were the bad guys and good guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think we're all thinking that right now.
2 claws. 13 is only a 15, so that misses. Both of those miss. Now the 2 bites from each of those creatures. I crit on 1 on the bite. So let's see how this bite does.
Uncanny dodge. I'm glad I saved it for the crit.
I rolled max damage though.
Oh, jeez.
Luckily, it's only 12 points from these little guys. So yeah, you take 12 points of piercing damage.
All right, I will have that with my uncanny dodge.
And
Still hurts.
I believe that's it, unless this has reach. Ooh, okay. The scorpion does have reach.
Oh, dear.
So that's with the claws. Does the tail have reach? It does. So it will claw at you as well. So 3 attacks, 2 with its claws, 1 with its stinger.
I'm going to save my uncanny dodge.
Okay. One of them hits with the claw. That's a 22. And that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are now grappled.
Okay.
Now the stinger. No joke, I just crit.
Uncanny dodge
Of
is
course
not
you
going to do me
did.
any good here.
Of course you did. And I'm looking over at my spells with lots of wisdom saving throws, so I don't think I'm going to do well against this dude in dread.
So 13 points from the sting. I need a con saving throw.
I have 8 hit points. Half of 13. It would round up or round down?
I think it's round up always.
Okay, so I will take 7 damage, which means I have 1 hit point left.
All right. And what'd you get on your
And
con
con?
save? Yeah.
Let's see here. Where is that con? There it is.
How about that kobold?
That's a 17.
30. So 30 points of poison damage. What'd you get on your save?
I got a 17.
Okay, so you make it, but you still take half.
Okay, I'm
So
down.
you still are down, but you're not dead outright. I don't think it would have been close even if you failed. But yeah, so you now fall to the ground. And that I think is everybody's turn, except for the 2 dretches that can't get to anybody anyway. Vox, what do you want to do?
there's so many great options of things to do.
You can attack anything at this point.
I feel like, probably my best option would be to turn around and run away. But,
Do you need time to think about it?
uh
Let's do a 5-minute break. We will be back to see what happens after a 5-minute break.
Oh,
We'll be right back.
my.
all partially garbage.
Oh, your ideas aren't garbage. It's your turn, Vox. What you doing? We are live, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Woo!
All right. Zed's on the ground. Dead.
No, I'm not on the ground, guys. I'm grappled by a scorpion.
Oh, you're grappled by the scorpion.
But
I thought he said
lifeless.
he dropped you.
Oh no, he didn't drop him, but he is lifeless at this
So
he did drop me.
He's grappled?
Yeah.
So is he?
Claw. And he got stabbed with the thing from the giant scorpion. So he is above the pig things, two of them. And there are two behind this scorpion. It's in the middle of them. The stinger came up over, stabbed Zed. As soon as it did, you guys saw Zed's hands go out, his weapons dropped to the floor, and he went lifeless. And he's still in the claws of the scorpion. So, Vox, what you got?
Now I feel like I
Dancing.
even know what to do less.
Nothing really changed, just the flavor of it. I mean, other than the grapple part.
Well, yeah, but I thought he was like on the ground. You know, that gives him like a partial chance.
I mean, he still has a partial chance.
Ways
Being
of-
grappled just means he has to make a check to get out of its grappling.
Yeah, he has to be alive to make that check.
Yeah, but other than that, it doesn't do much.
Put it this way: if I'm grappled, he can't grapple you. It can't grapple you. She.
It has two pinchers.
Shut up, Luke.
I'm grappled in both. I'm like this.
Yeah, it's like in the middle.
Is Vox gonna make a decision? Blaze
Vox-
of glory. Blaze of glory.
Box is gonna make a decision. I don't know. I can save Zed. I can try and hypnotize everybody.
10,
I
9,
Hypnotize.
You know.
Hypnotic pattern.
8,
Hypnotic pattern. Hypnotic-
Okay.
7.
yeah, but it's gonna grab you too, dude.
6.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to cast hypnotic pattern
Okay.
on so it's a 30-foot cube. I'm not sure if I can get all the creatures or
You can
whatever
get
that were
everything
up the
except 2
stairs.
dretches and a giant scorpion in it. Now, does that impact friendlies as well, though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Zed's unconscious, so it's not going to affect him. However, it's going to affect Caeldrim. So I will work on my saves. What is it? Wisdom?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So let's start with the giant scorpion. Actually, the giant scorpion's just out of range. 2 dretches.
Well, so would I be able to get the 2 dretches and the giant Scorpio if I didn't hit Caeldrim and the other dude?
Yeah, you'd have to give up getting the dude with dreads.
Hmm.
Do you want the guy with dreads, or do you want the 2 dretches and the scorpion?
Actually, skip the guy with dreads and me. Get
Yeah,
everybody
that's
else.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do I'm gonna skip the guy with dreads, and because I want to get the maximum number of creatures possible, because that's the thing that's really gonna help us out the most.
Okay, so then I'll do the 2 dretches first. Wisdom saves, both fail. So the dretches are dumb. Okay, giant scorpion. 12 fails, I'm assuming. All right, and then the 2 insectoids who get advantage. So one first, that is an 11, so he fails. All right, second one, got a 19. So one of the insect things succeeds. Everything else failed.
All right. So Vox steps forward and she starts shooting out of her fingers these little sparkles of light that begin to radiate around that essentially charm them. And they're just like completely incapacitated staring at these visions.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start to navigate around the room a little bit so that I can get a little bit closer to Zed. But I don't want to be anywhere up close to that guy with dreads at all. So
right now, Zed's about 45 feet away from you.
yeah, so I'm just going to begin navigating around the room. I don't need to go all the way around the room to get all the way over to where Zed is. I just want to like start to move.
Okay.
So if I'm at that first curtain.
So Zed is right here.
Yep. So if I'm at the first curtain, I can
It's gonna be
hug.
tight. You can hug
I'm
the
gonna
opposite
hug
wall.
the wall. Yeah, the opposite wall and get to that second curtain.
Okay. So going around this way, you have to use a single movement. I'll say you can get to about there.
Yeah,
first
that's
turn.
exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. So that's where you're at. Perfect.
Yes, and I'm still within. Yep. Okay.
Yep, you should be good. Okay. Zed, give me a death save, buddy.
I will do this. All right, that is a 7. That's a fail.
First failure, one step closer to Kobold. Love it. Caeldrim.
So wait a second. If we survive, we don't get to play our kobolds. Is that what I heard?
No matter what, after we finish this like mission thing, we will switch over to kobolds.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But if you survive, these characters can be your backup characters to your kobolds.
All right. Okay. So I am using, as a bonus action, I'm using my Channel Divinity to use my Vow of Enmity feature.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it against the Dreadlock guy. It gives me advantage on my attack rolls against him for the next minute or until that guy drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. There's no concentration or anything. It's just a paladin divine feature. So I have advantage now against Dreadlock Boy, and I'm going to whack him to pieces with my mace now.
Okay.
Ooh. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
10 points of damage. Magical, if that matters. And second attack. Ooh. Oh. 22 to hit for 9 points of damage. And I'm actually going to throw a smite into this here because I was hoping for a crit, but that didn't happen.
What kind of damage is smite?
It's radiant damage.
Okay.
Is he a fiend by any chance?
He is not.
Okay, so it'll just be 3d8, I believe. Stand by. I don't smite every day. No, it's just 2d8. Okay. Oh wait, do I have more? Wait, let me see. I might spend a higher level spell slot. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna blow a second level spell slot on this smite to just give a little bit more oomph. I wish I had gotten a crit, but that's life. Stand by. And that is 16 points of radiant damage into this dude.
Okay.
Bam.
Yeah, so you hit him a couple times. Clearly it hurts him, especially when you smite him, but he does not, he's still barely bleeding. He's still strong. And it's his turn. In fact, where you hit him and you cut him, you see that cut heals up.
No.
And he gains something back.
No. Oh, he's a vampire.
And it's his turn.
He's not a vampire.
His
He's
teeth, they are
a
not
sweet
pointing.
cleric or paladin or something cool who could have been our friend.
He
Caeldrim.
drops down into like a kung fu stance and starts.
And he
does like a
multi-classed
flurry
in
of
monk.
blows at Caeldrim.
My shield's up.
I'm rolling the wrong. I need to stop rolling d10s to hit. This doesn't make sense. Okay, so I have a 22 and I have a crit. So
Oh, come on.
22 does not hit you though, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So the crit will.
Oh.
So let's get all the dice. There we go.
Oh dear.
Just for reference in the future, if we do ever want to convince people to be our friend, I get like a plus 12 to persuasion. So like
persuade
if
them,
we
though.
want to use that, we could do something with that. You know, just
I just
All right.
for the record,
throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Zed rushed in and attacked these guys.
No, I think he actually said something. Didn't he?
I heard
I
Caeldrim
did.
yell something at Zed though in the back. All right.
About knowing who to hit or something.
They looked like feeds.
All right.
Feeds
So
were bad.
Maybe you should have just watched.
you take 24 bludgeoning damage from this one fist right in your jaw.
You got that, right? You got that?
You blocked his first blow with your shield, and as you did, it opened you up for that second punch right to the jaw. All right, now one of what's that?
Sorry, you guys hear a resounding crack. My jaw is now unhinged and hanging loose. Blood is spewing out. Teeth are scattered all over the floor. And I'm slumped over. I do not look good.
Now, the one Mezzoloth thing that made it safe, he will attack you since Zed is unconscious. First attack with the claws.
You guys, if you're both dead, what
18
the
misses.
hell am I supposed to do?
All right, the bite. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Or not bite, trident, sorry. 17, 24 to hit.
That'll do it.
And that's... Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's only 7 points of piercing damage. And let's see. The scorpion didn't have to make the save, did it? No. He's going to claw Zed.
What do you mean the scorpion did make the save?
Wasn't he out of the range? Oh,
No.
no, you made him. Yeah, he had to make it. So I never rolled for him. So let me roll for him.
Oh.
I
Well,
rolled
that just
an
means
18 on
he
the die,
failed.
so he made it.
No, he auto failed because
There's no
he didn't
auto
roll.
fails. I'll roll for the other dretches
That-
too. that I
we
didn't
we
roll.
can't, like, this isn't a renege. Like, we can't go back and do it.
Well, on my
then
paper it says
in
he's
that
not
case, I'm
in
going
the-
to change my spells.
Well,
so,
hang on, Vox. So in that case, my paper says he is not under the conditions, so he made his save automatically then.
There you go. I love it. There you go. Don't argue with the Dungeon Master.
Both the dretches, so all the dretches failed though. So all four. But the scorpion did make it. So with it, he's going to claw Zed, which I mean you're in the claws, but
An auto crit.
I rolled. Yeah,
He's
it
dead.
definitely hits.
He just got squeezed in half.
Zed, what happens as you die? Like, take a moment to
What?
narrate your death if you would like.
Yeah. So
Maybe you
so
come back to and say something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I see I see blood and I think of my mother back in Baldur's Gate, and I wonder if anyone will ever get word to her about what happened to me, and I'm thinking probably not, and that pains me. And my lifeless body falls to the ground, and that is it for Zed Argith.
I need to deliver a death certificate to Nate's house now.
This is so sad. Nate was like, that's like an OG character. Like, he was like
That's the
He
last
made it.
OG.
he made it from the first session to now.
16
You know?
episodes.
Yep.
Like, Luke's gone through like 7 characters at this point in time.
Luke got Zed killed.
No, I wouldn't say that.
He did tell you to attack the insect guys.
It's true.
Hey,
You weren't going to.
In
That's why I
hindsight,
said
the
that.
best course of action would have been to watch them fight a little bit. But anyway,
Probably.
I acted on the best information I had available.
if we had done what Vox
Which was your
wanted,
brain.
we would have just sat there for 20 years. So I made.
Yeah, and let them kill each other, and then killed whoever was left.
We can't think ahead that far.
We can though. We
Well,
just choose
Zed-
not to.
Zed can't think that far ahead. He's dead. Zed is dead.
Sorry.
So
Zed.
just to clarify though,
Whoop.
so I failed one save and then he hits me and it's an auto crit, right?
Yeah, which is automatically 2 deaths. Same.
It is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, man. Basically, it should be a coup de grace anyway. But
Yeah, I'm just not seeing it in the rules, but
yeah.
It's there. If you hit an opponent, an incapacitated opponent with a melee attack within 5 feet of you, it's an automatic critical hit. And when you take a critical hit and you're already at 0 hit points, it counts as 2 death saving failures.
I mean, technically,
Okay.
the scorpion does have 3 attacks. I could claw you again and
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
No
But
need.
I
I
guess-
feel bad. I should have brought you back last time.
But
I
you
guess
listen
wouldn't
to
that
Caeldrim
mean
too.
that anytime a creature hits you, it's automatically 2 fails if you're unconscious?
Yes.
It's within
Yes.
within 5 feet of you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's an auto crit. Yeah.
It's replaced the coup de grace rules of previous editions.
Yeah.
That's why
It's-
there is no actual coup de grace in
Yeah.
5e. Yep. All right. You got that kobold ready though, right?
I do.
All right. All right.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, we're not throwing him into this combat right this second.
We're not coming back.
I hope not.
Screw that.
I mean, I feel like we're ending this game early. I mean, Caeldrim's down.
I'm fine.
No, Caeldrim's fine. It's Caeldrim's
Oh,
turn.
I thought he fell over.
No, I don't think so.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, you RP'd that he fell over, so I thought he was dead. I thought you were both dead and I was the only person alive.
Yeah.
Give it a couple more rounds.
Give me a few rounds. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
his AC is so high, I'm never gonna hit. Luckily, I get to roll like 30 times every round.
Yeah. The rule Nate is on page 197. Under
Okay.
the death saving throws, page 197, and it talks about that.
Okay.
All right. So my turn. I heard.
Yeah, it's
So
your turn.
I'm messed up. This guy just yanked this javelin out of my stomach. Blood is flowing freely. And I yell out, "In the name of Torm, in the holy place of Torm, I take my vengeance on my foes." And I am dropping a fireball at my feet.
Oh shit.
we go.
Okay. So roll that damage. And
I mean, this will kill me. It doesn't matter if I'm dead. Well, I go down to 0 at least. But
so Paula's character Vox is about 20 feet away at maximum distance. So she's in it too. So
whoops.
deck saves. All right.
Whoops.
WTF, dude? You know how many hit points I have? Not a lot.
I'm only rolling for the creatures that are not under your hypnotic suggestion thing. So
Wait, the ones that are under the hypnotic suggestion.
they're just going to take full damage.
They're gonna
okay.
auto fail.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the Scorpion, Gideon, and one of the Mezzaloth get to make the save.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
Mezzaloth
so
makes the
ones.
save, so he's half damage.
So many ones.
Gideon, I have a 12,
Jeez.
13.
I was gonna die.
What
immediately.
number do they have to beat?
I know, and then I was gonna
Oh.
save you immediately, like I always do.
This was hopeless. DC 21.
Okay, so only. Oh, and then I got the Scorpion. I don't think the Scorpion's gonna make it either. That's only a 19. So the only one that made it was one of the Mezzaloth, I think. I think I rolled an 18 plus dex. Never mind, it's an 18. So none of them made it. Nobody made it. So, what's your worst?
Is it safe?
It's saved for half, but you have to beat 21.
Yeah. It's sorry.
20 damage
Oh.
total.
20 damage total.
Well,
I
that's
beat
not
a
bad.
21.
Oh, nice. You'll just take 10. See?
All right. So all of the pigs are fried. It smells like
Yeah.
bacon.
Yes.
The scorpions hurt but fine. Both mezzoleths or whatever are fine.
What dreadlock boy?
Oh, he's fine. He's still got about half of his hit points. He's good. So what? How much was it? 30 or 20? Oh, I was doing the wrong number. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, so he automatically fails. Okay, so both of the Mezzaloth are still standing. So this is the land. So basically, this whole room fills with fire. Zed is just completely fried now.
Busted.
Yep. Everybody is fried. The pigs die. The giant scorpion climbs up over the railing of the stairs as this is happening, but he's burned as well. So you basically have two of the insect things, the scorpion, and then Gideon still standing. Now, Vox, you need to make your con save, I believe.
Hold on. Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
So as I'm conjuring this fire, just before I slam it down, I look to Vox and I say, "Run!" And then, and then as the fire clears, I'm standing there scorched, and then I crumple over. And
you're dead.
I am not moving. Oh, I'm not dead.
0 hit points.
I'm at 0. I am not moving. I'm on the ground.
Okay. So Vox has to make a con save to keep her concentration going on the hypnotic thing.
Yeah, you can do this.
And I think that's 10. It's just 10 because of how you made the save.
Having taken damage, they would have all been knocked out of the hypnotic pattern anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Listen,
Okay, so don't worry about it.
Point.
Oh, well, that was a good time to roll 20, so.
With that, it is their turn. Because they're after Caeldrim.
Shit!
I said run!
I didn't get a chance to do anything yet, man.
Pointed in you.
So the giant scorpion, seeing you do the fireball, Caeldrim, is going to come up and claw you twice. I mean, it's still probably going to miss your AC.
It doesn't want to go. What is about Gideon? Doesn't he want to attack the scorpion?
Does it what?
It has advantage too, by the way, to attack me.
Yeah, I know. I just rolled the first of its claw attack. That's only a 19, so that misses. Let's see if its second claw gets you.
Can't even kill me when I'm dead.
16. Nope. All right. Let's see if its tail gets you. Nope. All right. So the scorpion does jack squat. The two Mezzaloth are going to attack the scorpion now. Okay. Sorry, I gotta resolve this. So the Mezzaloth hits the scorpion pretty hard. It's still good with its trident. The other one is going to attack with his and hits with the trident as well. Even harder than the previous one. The scorpion's looking rough now. It's got holes throughout it. It's pretty bad. Now, Gideon saw you sneak into the room, Vox. He is going to turn around and try to... He's just going to look at you and lock eyes with the withering gaze.
He really just wants to attack the scorpion, though, doesn't he?
He wanted to, but he didn't want to run around.
Can we use the 20 that I rolled previously for that con save?
No.
You should just use persuasion. Just persuade your way out of this situation. Everything's going to be fine.
You were your enemies. You were fighting up.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you make the save. So instead of taking 22 points of necrotic damage, you'll take 11 points of necrotic damage. You still standing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of hit points, but I'm still level 6.
You know whose turn it is? It's your turn.
There are 3 kobolds outside waiting for you. Go join them.
There might be more.
I feel like my character would try and make, like, you know, try and save you, though. Don't you think?
Me?
Yeah. Because if you're alive, then maybe I'll make it.
Do it. Just do
here's
it.
the thing. I just told you to run, and you usually ignore everything I tell you. So that makes sense.
So legitimately, yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm going to. How far away from Caeldrim am I?
Like 20 feet.
So
Because he did
I'm
this
gonna.
fireball, and I said you were 20 feet. So
I'm gonna run over to Caeldrim. I'm gonna slide across the ground and like dive right where his dead body is, and I am going to. I'm gonna cat because this is what she would do, right? She's gonna revive her dead friend. I mean, like they're
Suicide heal.
friends.
your suicide
They've bonded. Yeah, like she's
Unconscious
trying to make a last stand, and I am going to heal Caeldrim for 19 points.
Oh, baby.
Caeldrim comes back to consciousness with 19 points of life.
And
Not
then
bad.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna tell Caeldrim that he better figure out a way to get us out of this, because I've got no idea what to do now.
She's
And-
lying on top of you on the ground, right? Like, are you on top of him as he's like waking up?
Well, I mean, like, I'm not like.
I told you there was a weird tension here
No.
between these two characters
You're making this weird.
on purpose.
Right. I just said that they're like in a, she's in, this is a character development turning point in which she's like, I need Caeldrim to be alive in order to try and live, right?
So
I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration die too as he comes back.
D8.
Yes.
So
You're like
my-
next to him then?
Yeah.
as my eyes flitter open, I say, grab onto my belt. Hold on tight. I got this.
And it is Caeldrim's turn.
I'm going to hold on to his belt. I don't know.
right.
I don't know.
So she's got my belt. Excellent.
Tell me you're going to grow wings. Tell me.
I am going to reach deep within to my ASMR abilities, focus my thoughts on Torm, the deity who I revere as my father figure, and I am doing something very special, the name of which I'm trying to find. It is Radiant Soul. You guys see my eyes begin to burn with golden light, and golden wings made of radiant energy spread from my back, giving me a fly speed of 30 feet. And glancing over, is Nate just totally like incinerated? Like there's nothing left of him?
Oh yeah, he was cut in half by the claws, and
Okay.
he is so fried you can't even see it. Like you can't even make out his face.
All right.
anymore.
So
His hood's like stuck to his face.
she's got my belt. I'm gonna just kind of put my arm around her waist and hold her tight, make sure she doesn't fall. Spreading my wings, I launch myself off the ground. I have a 30-foot flying speed. And how many enemies are nearby me that could take opportunity attacks if they wanted to?
4.
4. Okay, so I am gonna oh shoot, yeah. Oh, I already used my action. It was my action to do that. So I only have movement left. So I'm gonna have to risk it all. So I'm gonna use my movement to fly 30 feet away from them. Will that get me outside of that
That'll get you to the curtains.
to the curtains? Well, then I'm gonna make, how high is the ceiling?
I'd say like 15 feet maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way up to the ceiling as high as I can, as far away from these things as I can with my wings, just to fly it away. But they all make
So typically like a fly spell at the end of your turn you drop. Now does this work that way, or are you able to stay up in the air?
Oh no, this lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
I think is it what? Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, so Gideon will get the first attack. I rolled a 15 on the die, which is a 22.
Oh no, miss.
All right. Next is the trident thing.
Oof.
There's 2 of those, so
Yep.
they'll use their tridents to hit. because they have reach of 5 feet. Both will miss.
Yeah.
Last is the scorpion, who's going to try and sting you with his tail.
Scorpion.
And he will miss.
Yeah.
They all miss. You fly up and over Gideon's head, over to the side of the room.
Flying away. So that was okay. Now, so that was my action. That was my movement. I still have a bonus action.
Okay.
I probably should have done this to begin with, but I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on me, which is a concentration, and it raises my armor class up to 25 for the next 10 minutes, I think. So hopefully we can get away.
Nate.
Sorry.
Oh, that's great.
That's Shield of Faith. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, and that's everything. That's all I got.
All right, it is their turn. So, the scorpion now is going to be attacked by both of the mesoliths. So, we'll roll for their claws first. 1 hits. For 5 points. Now, the tridents on the scorpion both hit. Okay. Scorpion dies on the second attack with the trident. Drops. So you see the first one claw at it and everything. Then the tridents come out. Boom. Drops it. Gideon now says something in Abyssal.
Oh dear.
And turns to you. They both move underneath you, both of the mesoliths. And Gideon also does so. And he's going to, let's see. Medium, you're 15 feet up. He won't be able to reach you. But he can still look at you with a withering gaze.
Oh!
So, he doesn't even move for this. You have to make a con save.
Okay, hold on.
For half of this.
I have Bardic Inspiration. I have some inspiration too. So let's see what we got here. So that's a 20. So I think that probably I've got 20.
Make it. It is 18 points of necrotic damage.
So is that, do I have that then?
Yes. So 9. And then you also have that, right?
I have resistance to it too. So that'll put it down to 4.
5. It rounds up always.
It's round down, but I'll take 5.
I've always been rounding up.
Okay.
And then you have to make your con save for your defense thing.
Oh, yes, for my concentration. Yeah.
Yep. And that's their turn. It would be Vox's turn.
All right, I made my save.
You do know that these things with the tridents could reach up to you with the tridents too, though, because they have reach.
Okay.
At least I think they do. Let me double check.
These guys suck.
It does have reach. Yep.
So
they will be able to reach you.
Okay.
That withering gaze is might be your doom. All right, Vox, what you doing?
So Caeldrim, did you use your Bardic Inspiration?
I didn't. No, I didn't need to.
All right. So I'm holding on to Caeldrim. So I feel like that severely limits my opportunity to do a whole heck of a lot.
You can probably hold on with one arm.
One hand. I remember I put my arm around your waist too, so I'm holding on to you as well.
Okay. All right.
Holding you very tightly.
Yeah, just crushing you with my 16 strength.
You can feel the muscles bulging.
A jagged part of my pauldron is digging into you. It's probably...
Sorry, Vox can feel the muscles bulging.
Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of... Okay, so who all is left? There's the guy with the dreadlocks and then his two minions.
2 insect guys, yeah. One of them looks really rough.
Anything to help us escape. Think escape. We want to escape. So if you can immobilize them, if you can hypnotic pattern them or something, anything that will help us escape.
I mean, I don't think... I mean, are we over 30 feet away from them?
No. You're right now about 15 feet above.
Yeah, I can't risk you hypnotic patterning if I'm up in the air, because then I'm dead.
Agreed.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So other than that, I mean, I can attack them, or
you could hypnotic pattern, and if you guys survive it and they don't, you could get away. It might be your Hail Mary.
What if you heal me more, so there's less likelihood of them killing me, and then I can get away?
That's what I was originally gonna do.
Yeah,
I was gonna heal you.
That's bad.
Okay. So let's do that. So that. Do I get a bonus?
From my vantage point, do I see any of the smears from Zed's body?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
there's a bunch of like dead pig things where his body was. In fact, they're like right on top of him at this point. Like you can't, like, it's just a bunch of nastiness. It stinks like crazy in this room.
Smells like bacon.
Yeah, a little bit. That's the part that smells good. The other stuff doesn't.
18.
18? All right.
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice. All right, Caeldrim, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, sorry. I had to add my hit points in. All right. So can you show me the map of where that curtain is? Thank you.
Yep, you're right here. You can get out the front door even if you tried with a regular move, not to mention double move.
Okay. I am going to double move, which I think will probably provoke from the Trident dudes.
Yes.
So I'm going to fly 60 feet away, and then once I'm out the front doors, I'm going to go up as high as I can.
Okay, they miss.
Okay, beautiful.
Once you get outside, you can go about 30 feet up, so 45 feet total.
Yep. Yeah, how high can I get up?
So it took 30 feet of movement to get out.
Okay.
And out from like an overhang, and then boom, 30 feet up, so total of 45 up.
Beautiful. Is there, going 30 feet up, is the roof there where I can fly over the roof and get out of line of sight?
Yeah, like go above the building.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, you could do that.
That way I'm like, if they're down below looking up, they can't see me because I broke line of sight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you go out and up. Do you want to go like back above the building? Do you want to
That's what I'm saying.
Do you want to plant yourself on top of there? Or do you want to go further up? Like land or no?
I don't think I want to land, but I want to be over the top of the building so that if they're outside, they can't really see me very easily.
Yep.
So they might not know where I went.
Right. So yeah, you fly out and you go right back up. You're about right here above. Okay. You can see the purple like haze coming from this pit area. You can't see through it really well. However, after being there for a second, you do see a creature, an undead creature, come out of it. It is a zombie, and it comes wandering aimlessly out of the purple haze.
Okay.
And that was your turn. It is now their turn. You looking around, you see zombies and skeletons wandering around the cemetery. And looking out front, you can see the two insect creatures run out and keep moving the opposite, like they're running out, but they don't seem to see you.
Okay.
And you then you don't see the guy with the dreadlocks come out though. And it's Vox's turn. What would you like to do, Vox?
I mean, we're not seeing any of these guys aren't coming after us.
No.
Yeah, they can't fly.
They don't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if they show up, I don't even have anything with a super long range. Yeah, I don't really have anything in particular I want to do. I could cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
But if they're not coming after us, I'm not super concerned about them.
As you guys are up there, you see over by the gate, you see your warlock friend Dren. And he's with a group of 7 kobolds of varying colors. and they're running towards the mausoleum, or not the mausoleum, the chapel. And we're going to end the session there just because this is like a great time where we can transition, I think, into the new group. We already have one character that died tonight. I think that'll be a good spot. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
I was ready to go for the next hour, but I just think this is just too perfect. And now you've got reinforcements. You guys can choose of the survivors. You can choose to play whichever character to start the next session you want, or both if you want. And that'll allow Bill to play his new character or his old character as well to start off the session. We can transition from there. Sound good?
I thought we were going to be all kobold.
Sounds
party.
great.
Yeah, you will be. The original idea was after the chapel. It doesn't look like everyone will make it. And I don't want to make Nate wait and sacrifice his kobold, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So at some point,
We'll
next
all
session,
transition over.
You'll
Yes.
transition during next session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got
But
you.
we
by
could
the end of
start the
next
session
session-
like with our current characters, or we could start with our.
You can
kobold
control
character.
both of them if you want.
Okay.
To start off next session. And then what we'll do is then it'll just be all the kobolds. The kobolds will not continue to travel.
Do
with
we
the original
have
guys.
have we established what our kobold's motivation is, or any sort of story there?
No, but let's
Should
not do
we?
it now because we don't have
Okay.
everybody. Let's do it before the next session. So
Okay.
Next session will start at 8:30, but I will send the link at like 7:45 like normal. Off stream, we'll figure it out. And then that way going into it, we know and we can explain it while we're on stream and stuff. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's
Sounds
great.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. And I've got some tricks up my sleeve for next session. So I'm pretty excited.
Oh, I have a
And you've
cold.
already weakened the bad guys. So, you know.
Oh, so he is a bad guy. Ha ha.
Well, he's bad now. In your eyes. It's all
You
about
turned him.
perception. It's
You
perception.
turned him.
It's all about perception.
He could have been.
all
He
relative.
could have been our
No,
friend.
he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. You guys just make you try to feel bad.
I was over here ready to like capture his spiritual essence so I can replicate his body and gain some of his like history or something like that.
Can you do that?
Yeah. It's a new
What?
thing I got.
What?
You
No
should
way.
be happy that when
Yeah.
I flew away, I took you with me. Okay.
Oh, whatever.
You guys are best
the only
friends.
reason you flew away in the first place was because of me. So, you know.
So did
Yeah.
she
Only
save you
fair.
or did she really just save herself?
Well, after she's healed me and I awoke, she told me very sternly, "You'd better figure something out." So I don't know.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. We're going to end the stream right there. We will play again in 4 weeks. I think that's the 25th of April. I could be wrong on the date. It's somewhere in there. It's that Saturday, though, 4 weeks from now. This next week on the channel, we have not a lot going on because I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow night, about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'll go for about an hour. But we won't be here, so we won't have internet access for this week. So no games this week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks with some games. And we're bringing back miniature painting. We got a new campaign starting a week from Tuesday, Dragon Age campaign, run by Draven Swiftbow here on the Master of the Game channel. We've got miniature painting that Wednesday. We're bringing it back. We're starting with the big blue dragon from Magecraft Miniatures. That's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. And, then we got our normal Pulp Cthulhu and all that other good stuff. Pathfinder and BlackRock Adventures game. So thanks for watching again, and we'll see you guys next time. Hit subscribe. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye, people.
Love you all.